Hey everybody, welcome to TCH Live, and we're on Twitch tonight. Ben Miney here, and of course, Ben Kirby.
Let's go.
Let's go.
5-5-10 no limit hold'em tonight, folks. This is going to be a good one.
And I already know some of the shenanigans that are in place for this game. More about that later. We got some awesome faces on this table. You might recognize a few of them. Let's get down to the business as they are going to do a quick PLO flip. I see a stack of green chips there in the middle. Maybe 50 bucks a spot?
I think so. 4 cards face down, 5 cards face up, everyone with the same opportunity. Pure luck. It's a skill game, Joe. Well, this isn't good evidence for that. Aho with the cowboy hat, repping it.
1, 2, 3. 3 players with the nuts.
10 eye straight?
3 players with the nuts. You love to see it. You love to see it.
Splitting it 3 ways, bro?
Oh, they're not even going to chop it. They're just going to do a high card. Highest card takes it all.
That's a better idea, yeah. It's no fun to chop $32.50 for each player.
Sick. So let's see who gets it.
Look at all these players. Aho with the cowboy hat, repping it for the DF dub. Kimmy Stone, JD, RV Phil. Looks like eBay Dave, maybe Izzy, Sturdy, and I didn't see who C8 was. This is a lineup if I've ever seen one.
Heck yeah. Sturdy takes down the first flip, and we're off to the races.
Got to play in the mixed game a little bit last week with Sturdy, and he was putting money in the middle. This man's not scared by any means.
No fear.
No fear, and he's, you know, a dangerous opponent on any 2-card table, so we will be interested to see how he does tonight. Kimmy Stone was playing with us earlier, the mixed game. This woman is the real deal at all forms of poker. She's had some major tournament scores. She plays the cash street. She plays the mixed games and is a genuinely kind person.
I see Hayden in the chat, Hayden Fortini. What's up there, guy?
Good evening.
Thank you for making the big trek over to the Twitch streams. And
tell your friends and family. Sorry, I interrupted you. I think that's probably what you were about to say.
Yeah,
but,
I mean,
spread the word. We're on Twitch tonight.
We need the help.
The Big Perp. I don't know if that's what they call it, but it's big
and if you're
purple.
watching Thursday on YouTube, hi, how are you? You're watching this a day later than this is live. But we're glad to have you. JD Ace King here versus the flush draw. As Phil does get out of the way. Deuce on the turn brings in some outs for JD to the wheel. Of course, Dave blocking that. He doesn't know that, though. eBay Dave, haven't seen him in a while, but he ain't afraid to put some chips in the middle. It makes it very easy when you have a flush draw, so actually a bit of a combo draw. He is open-ended as well, and he just gets it done. No more chips from Jay Diggles.
Oh, God, I'd be so first hand. I had a great flop and even made some even better. Did you have a pair at least?
It's an action-packed night here in Dallas, Texas. You're watching TCH Live here on Twitch tonight. And like Mr. Kirby said, we are playing 5-5-10 with a mandatory $20 straddle all night. And not only are they doing mandatory straddles, but they're also playing the 7-deuce game for $200 a person. Prop bets galore, and now we're back down to the action. Kim raising it up with the pocket tens on the button, getting some action from the big blind and the third blind. 7-6 for both Phil and eBay Dave. Izzy here, King Jack suited, and the straddle's going to put on that 3-bet. Tim here in position with a couple tens in the hole. Pretty big sizing, and I really like that. Kim is going to get in there. Pricing Phil in, and now, if you're eBay Dave in the third blind, what do you do here? What would eBay Dave do?
If I know anything about eBay Dave, is that he likes to participate in the betting and calling form of the poker game, less so the folding form, but he does fold.
Queen, excuse me, 8 tray to clubs. So 10's way in the lead here.
Kim loves this 8-3-3 board with the 2 10s. Izzy, if people remember from a couple weeks ago, put a $200 super chat bounty on the player known as Bounty, and he ended up busting like the last orbit of the night. And Izzy ended up donating like $200, which was very funny for us. Not funny for Bounty, but you know.
Making it rain on the live stream crew. We couldn't appreciate it anymore, and I know there's some more TCH live involved prop bets coming tonight.
I don't think Kimmy checks this basically ever. She's got to protect her 10s. She can't be scared of flush draws that often, but she checks back, and I'm an idiot. So thank you, Kimmy. 6 on the end. Maybe she's just trying to pot control. Doesn't want to get raised off of it on the turn.
She found one of the best possible rivers.
Yeah, it's definitely
so many bad ones.
Brick City. Izzy knows that he's probably no good, so he might elect to bet to try to take it down here.
That's the smolder of business.
Yeah, I was about to say, this man's got a vibe to him. Oh, yeah, those eyes can cut, bro. And he checks. He wants to see a cheap river. Okay, I said it on the turn, but I highly doubt that Kim checks this.
She is going to go for some value. Looks like just about a third pot.
800, yep. Now, Izzy just with king high. Pretty early in the night.
She might be targeting hands like 7s through 9s here.
It's too early in the night for him to make a big play, and Kimmy's going to take it down. I was talking to Kim before the game. She is a very good player and also considers herself to be more of an action player than a lot of these guys like JD, Aho. Generally are pretty by-the-book crushers. Sturdy, he's apt to get in there. Izzy, eBay Dave, and RV Phil like to gamble it up. It's a fun lineup. Props to Cooper and the staff for getting this lineup squared away. Special K. Under the gun +1 with the 2 snowmen.
And that's our man right there, OFC first hand.
OFC.
Facing an under the gun open.
This is like one of the best feelings. Just sitting down and it's like, okay, this is going to be one of those nights.
And then everyone's going to be like, all right, this guy's just a high VPIP player.
And everyone knows, yeah, everyone knows that OFC could be in there with Jack Deuce suited.
Oh
Aho's got goodness. 9s, bro. A quick fold from the Cowboy wannabe.
Queen Jack for Mr. David.
Adds up to 20. eBay Dave might be in there. But he gets out of the way.
Let's see if Izzy wants to partake in these activities. He does not, and it's back to Sturdivant, who does fold. Back to Mr. Special K.
Yeah, I don't think Special K is ever folding, but he's definitely never raising. I shouldn't speak in such black and white tonight. It's unlikely that he raises back just because he'd rather hit a set than win all of OFC's stack, but he's in trouble versus the 2 aces of OFC and top set.
Well, he's not going to get paid anymore, will OFC, so Special K is just going to check it over.
I think you
see a lot of ace-high holdings going to be making that 3-bet pre-flop, so he's got to protect his range here.
A lot of players having so much of the board might check this flop back, and OFC does decide to do that for a little bit of deception and just right away hits a full house.
Well,
so this might earn another bet from Special K, given that I don't know if these guys have an history together, and Special K is just going to go maybe check call, check fold strategy. OFC's probably going to put something out there like 200. 2 1/4.
A please call me bet.
Yeah.
Please.
It's like, I want more money, please.
Supposed to get paid on your flop sets. Can he do it here?
Man. Yeah, and it's hard when you just flop so huge. Good fold by Special K.
Yeah.
Nice start to the night for OFC, who he's got a volatile style. He can be up a ton and be down a ton. Very fun player to watch.
Looks like I got Mr. Ragnar Overby here making it on over. Thanks for making the trek from the YouTube streets.
Making the haul.
At least 10 more clicks.
No, I've only been like to the city like once. Yeah, I have friends in
Oh, that 7-deuce game is in effect, and Kim's going to try and
Let's
take advantage of it.
go.
How about $200 a spot, bro?
That's
That
a
is
huge 7-deuce game.
huge. I flipped out when I heard about it.
I mean, how much you making? $1,200 bucks? $1,400 bucks?
Bonus.
Oh. Get out of there. Is it let her win in this one? Special K, 2 unknown cards, only 2 players.
Oh, wow.
she's
No
got
hand better than 7 high here.
Yeah, she's got a great chance to take down a nice pot.
Any amount of aggression on a high card board here is going to get her done.
Yes.
There,
But 8s.
oh.
Oh, wait, nobody has an 8. I thought Izzy had an 8. Excuse me.
Yep, nobody connected here, so
Smiling
Kim's aggression
Bengasm.
could easily take it down. How big?
Put a nice full.
$1.50. Kind of value-y.
This is totally going to get through.
That's one.
Pay
the
me.
woman! Oh my God, it's true!
That is so sick.
Oh God!
Everybody pays a 1-2 buy-in to Kimmy right away.
Nice hand. That is awesome.
She turned a $400 hand into about an $1,800 hand.
But if you are watching us here, we're so happy to have you.
Yeah, Wednesday night has become a very fun night for mid to high stakes poker. I mean, 5, 10, 20 is a big poker game. I don't care who you are.
Hey, we got a sub from Hayden.
Let's go.
A Twitch sub. That's different than a YouTube sub. Hayden.
That costs you something.
It does. Hayden, thank you so much for the sub. And Izzy here, big slick, up to 300 bones. And Sturdy right next door with the ace-10. Using the 7-deuce money to subscribe. I love it. Fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji. I had to get that from you. I never did that until I heard you do it.
Just be over specific.
I love it. The diction is incredible. Sturdy gonna put on that 4-bet, and he's running right into it from Izzy.
No, it was Hollywood or the Hard Rock in Miami. Hard Rock in Hollywood.
Kind of an interesting stack depth here to think about a 5-bet.
Yeah, 5 betting it, you need to make it like 24, 2,500. And
Leaving
he's-
yourself half pot. No, like not even that.
Yeah,
a
this
quarter
is
pot
just,
on
he
the,
might just rip
on
and
the
ship.
flop. Yeah, that's.
But it feels like too much to just rip it for 4,000. But
Yeah,
he's
that-
all in on any flop, basically.
He's all on any flop, and there's not a whole lot of fold equity. But we'll see.
I think Sturdy can get away from the A10 if he makes this significant. I lost a big one to Ace King earlier.
Look at him crafting together a plan here.
With all those white chips. Sturdy really starting to realize his fate, I think. He's counting out his white chips. I got $10.
Look at this. Look at him go.
Look, Sturdy is like, what?
He's literally raising his eyebrows.
It's like, I know I'm no good here now. When your players,
Sturdy, just a gift here. As he does move all in. Rather realize your equity right now than get it in bad if Sturdy does catch, giving him maximum information.
and Izzy putting on a little show, pulling out extra chips. Sturdy's not calling here ever, I don't think.
Look at him reach. They both got their little bags.
He's got some cheddar cheese in that little bag of his. They've got competing Crown Royal bags.
Still looks full in there, too.
Oh, I think he's pulling out money to pay Sturdy instead of the big stack of chips. What he calls! Whoa! Oh, Sturdy! Sturdy
Oh,
says this is good for action.
Sturdy.
$8,600 pot. Ace 10 versus Ace King.
I mean, he's got outs, right?
He does have outs.
He's got outs.
Sturdy.
Jack, wait, what's the...
He's got the ace of clubs.
He does? Oh, my goodness. 6
Dead
on
to
the
a 10
turn.
and a 10 alone. Non-club.
Nope, that's
King.
not it. Ace King will take it for a huge pot. How about an 8.6K pot?
Now Sturdy's got to reach into his Crown Royal bag.
What if the 7-deuce game was going into Sturdy's mind there? What if...
That is true. It probably did play him.
That's got to be it, right? $1,200 effective. Like, that's a huge decision.
I don't know if it's worth calling off. I mean, I'll ask Sturdy about this later. But at a minimum, that's good for the folks at home. Entertaining
minimum.
as pho. Thank you, Sturdy.
Absolutely.
Izzy, congrats. $8,600 pot. If you like huge pots with Ace 10 high, go ahead and hit that follow, like button, whatever you do on Twitch. Definitely
so you
hit
can
the
use
follow.
the follow button.
Yep.
You can subscribe to TCH. Excuse me. We're Texas Card House on Twitch. And if you are an Amazon Prime user and you haven't already used your free sub, you can use that to sub to Texas Card House. Costs you nothing extra, and it helps support the stream that you so much love dearly.
What's our status here? Do we have partner status? with
We are
Twitch?
partnered with Twitch.
That's cool.
Absolutely. We're just trying to cover some ground since our awesome stream is down just for a few minutes. A few, figurative minutes.
Perfect time to just. I have told myself all night. $40 channels on. One is a shoot. Fuck out of here. No, that's good. I'm glad you hit.
Hayden loving the action.
I don't know how recent these follows were. Father of Two, 1978, Ragnar Overby, Hayden Fortini, Joe Hambone, Anonymous Bone. Thanks for following the stream. Oh, there's ads. And we're back. KQ for Sturdy, rebought for 6K. In the small blind, back over to Aho, who's got him dominated. Ace-Queen in the straddle. It's a shame that Aho's wearing the cowboy hat tonight because he's got some of the best hair in the game. 3-betting it right away to 600. And Sturdy's like, this might be one of those nights, San Diego. But Sturdy defends. And it comes king high. Sturdy outflops Aho after Aho 3-bet the ace-Q pre-flop.
And I will say that these players have some hours together.
Yeah.
So we'll see if that comes into play here. See if Sturdy can read into him.
Sturdy coming off of a huge loss, and now he flops huge. But he's out of position. I mean, this is an uncomfortable... He knows he's probably good, but he is in an uncomfortable spot being out of position. He's going to call the 400 from Aho. And it comes to 6.
Wow.
J-Nick is just too fast even for the cameras.
He was already there. Sturdy checks it over to Aho. Does he want to continue telling the story, or does he want to check for a little bit of white flag raising here?
This is a weird board. It feels like Sturdy could float that board a lot, and so maybe a bet gets it done on the turn, but Aho checks it back. 4 of clubs on the end, 4-liner to a straight. I guess that's technically a 4-liner to a straight, 3, 4, 6, 7. I don't know how you define it. Over to Sturdy, who now, with Aho checking turn, probably feels okay putting a bet out there for a smidge of value, 700 or 800. Sturdy in the tank, trying, but he's going to check. Trying to get one more bet out of Aho.
It was good enough to go to dinner and then go back and sleep for like 3 or 4 hours.
What a check from Sturdy. Gonna let Aho continue with all of his bluffs to make some more cheddar.
Some battling tanks here. Sturdy thought about it for a while now. Aho thinking it through. He doesn't, you know, he don't want Sturdy to turn over a 7, but
He checks back, takes his ace high to showdown, and Sturdy makes $1,000.
adding 1,000 back to the stack. Battling back after losing 4,000, 4 or 5,000 in that last game.
We got Rita Hewlin with a follow on Twitch. Thank you so much. Welcome to this half of the internet.
Welcome. Yes,
I
it's
did
nice
get
change of pace.
It is. I did get a fun fact from our director, Cooper Wise, who did make sure that we are aware that if you do subscribe to Texas Card House on Twitch, you do not see any ads. So if you want to evade those ads, all you got to do, if you have Amazon Prime, subscribe for free. Otherwise, just a regular old sub will do.
Back over to Sturdy, V-pipping 100%, folded over to the button, 315 with ace 9 of hearts.
I got to do them like that.
It's a fact. The numbers don't lie, is what Lil Wayne said.
320 bones. And now Kimmy with the pocket eights. Flicks in a call in that first straddle. And looks like it is 20-40-80 on this one, with Phil putting in that last straddle. And it's only 240 more for the 5-4. He is going to make that call. We're going to go 3 ways, $1,000 in the middle. Who's got it?
King high, 10-6 to spades.
So technically 8's in the lead here. 2 overs to her pair, and it checks over to Sturdy, who was the aggressor pre-flop.
Sturdy decided to check back 3 ways. Maybe being a little more fit or fold when he's 3 ways. 6 of clubs on the turn. Kim with 2 8s. Her hand starts to look better and better. But sometimes players will check back top pair on the flop. Basically do a delayed c-bet. Kim's going to call the 400. Jack. Check call strategy for Kim. Over to Sturdy with just ace high.
And he's going to go big, a little bigger, about 1,100 and some in this river bet. And
Oh,
Kim's
gets a
gonna
nice
make a
fold.
Nice aggression there from Sturdy.
Yeah, I combined what I was thinking. It's a good bet to get a fold from Kim. Unfortunately, Kim made the incorrect fold, but it's kind of hard with that board.
Of course, of
Just
course.
she can pick better spots, I think. Hope everybody's having a good week so far. It's Wednesday. We made it. How did you? Were you on the 1-3 stream last night?
I was calling it, yeah. I wasn't on the game.
All right, that's what I meant. How was that?
That was a lot of fun. We saw some
Was it Next
crazy
Gen World,
stuff.
or-
No. Well, actually, Frankie joined in towards like the last half hour or whatever. He
Okay.
was just in the room playing, and then we had a seat open.
Cool.
But it was just 1-3 players jamming 1-3, man. And but it wasn't just your everyday 1-3 game. This was 2 to 800 cap, hard cap, with unlimited restraddle, 7-deuce game, and we saw King 4 shove into the nuts with as the 2 biggest stacks.
Oh no.
And it was
That'll take the air
surreal.
out of the room for a minute.
It was surreal, to say the least.
It's a good feeling to have the Nutter Butters.
Yep, Pez he ended up starting stuck on the game, and then immediately proceeded to run that into $1 billion.
Really?
Oh yeah.
He does so well on the live stream 1-3 games. I saw him earlier playing
He needed
2-5,
it
I
too,
think.
because he started out running awful.
You can make a ton of money in that game. I've never done it, but it appears that you can make 4,000 or 5,000 in that game. eBay Dave with ace queen versus the king four of Phil. Top pair, monotone board.
Not a club in sight for these players. Pair of aces, 93% here as Phil is betting into him here. Go Phil.
These two players, your guess is as good as mine to what's going to happen, and Phil's going to, excuse me, eBay Dave's going to raise it.
Nice hand for eBay Dave.
Making it about 2,000 to go. Insta fold from RV Phil. Our friend J Nick in the box stealing faster than your favorite dealer, whoever that may be out there. There can't be many faster. Over to Sturdy with Jack 8, and the hijack gets out of the way. OFC is going to raise it to 110 on the button with King Jack off. What if Phil King Deuce, who is not scared? Heads up. 240 in the pot. Queen high. 482 hearts. OFC, just a little bit of hope. 7 of diamonds on the turn.
Just a good old nothing burger for everybody. King Jack high in the by far the lead here, and it looks like OFC is going to actually be realizing that equity, and he takes it down.
Bets quarter pot, and that's good enough to take it down. This is why you see all these people playing, or excuse me, it's been a long day, betting these tiny amounts, because like in the long run, it works out often. And you just got to bet quarter pot with king high, and sometimes it gets it done.
If you're new to Twitch, welcome. If you're new to the stream from Twitch, welcome. Ben and Ben doing what we do this Wednesday evening, mid/high stakes poker here on TCH Live. We're Texas Card House on Twitch, and if you have never subbed to a channel before, you get your first month off for 20%. So you can sub right now for $3.99. And if you would like to extend your subscription, you save money.
OFC limping the quadruple straddle with ace king in the cutoff. Aho with 7 deuce on the button. He wants it.
He's gonna oblige.
This is gonna be very painful once it comes back down. It comes back to OFC.
This will either go 3-bet fold or 3-bet huge raise.
Yeah.
And 10s for
no.
Slizzy.
So eBay Dave calls in between 8-7 at diamonds, and this puts Izzy in the grinder a bit. Like, what do you do?
He is in the middle.
2 10s is just so in the middle. He's going to have to make it like 2,000, 2,500.
Look at all those black chips. Oh,
Must be nice.
must be nice. Must be nice. Izzy, man, dude,
Ooh,
what
so
a size!
That's like 3,500.
That's right around there, 36 maybe? I'm going to go with 36.
We'll see
All right,
from
it's
J Nick. Shoot.
All right, 35 clean. Holy crap.
OFC, I mean, you just got to rip it now. You got 5,400 in your stack. I mean, you don't have to. Like, this this looks super strong, but OFC is so severely under-ripped his hand. It feels like you can't just limp fold this. Especially, like, yeah, I think he's just happy to go whatever, however many big blinds he has with ace-king. Can't be that far behind.
Aaron sends his 7 deuce to the muck. Maybe next time. And back to eBay Dave, who will fold. And one time he says it's a coin flip.
Izzy calls, big coin flip happening, $12,000 pot. Let's go. Got this game right out of the muck, and it comes 8-7-5. Not great for ace king. 10's well ahead now. Jack is not going to do it. He's got 6 outs.
He doesn't find it.
Oh, eBay Dave would have had 7s full,
and
wouldn't he?
Also, Aho would have had a 7 as well. That's crazy. 10s take it down. Nice hand for Izzy. It's coming up Izzy now for the first 30 minutes of our stream.
Golly.
He's won 2 all-ins already, and his stack's up to 15K.
The 2 biggest pots of the night already, 8K and 12K.
Going to the same guy.
This Wednesday night game has thoroughly gotten out of the muck. You know, early, maybe in 2021, that there was a lot of just raise folding, but we're playing some poker tonight, folks. Sheesh.
Sheesh, indeed.
Izzy with the cheddar cheese. $100 tip
Oh.
over to J. Nick like
Yes,
a boss.
sir. Yes, sir. Matt, much respect.
It must be nice.
Yeah, it must be. Shoot. Jeez.
See some people
Louise.
trickling into Twitch land from YouTube land. Thanks for joining us tonight. 5, 5, 10, 20, 40, 80, that last hand for 12,000. I mean, when you make effective stacks like 20 big blinds, you're apt to get all in. Dirty diaper for Sturdy.
Yes.
Coop's got to count a lot of cash in this job. I'm drinking some Coors
Coors?
regular.
Ooh.
King 10 for OFC, limps hijack. Phil with ace-8 on the big blind.
Coors regular was one of my first college mistakes. Lots of memories.
Did you say where you went to college ever?
I have not, and I just went to tech college in Wisconsin.
Oh, okay.
Gateway Tech.
Okay.
Got
And there was-
associates there.
The Coors was flowing. Huh?
No, the Coors was.
I don't think anybody would blame you. Second pair for OFC and 70% of the equity. Look at all these chips that Izzy's got now. You feel invincible when you just can't do any wrong in a no-limit game.
Six ball on the turn. So that brings in a pair to go with his gutter for eBay Dave. Otherwise, the best hand by far for OFC, pair 10s. We're going 3 ways to the river card. Going to come a 9. So there it is, the gutter for eBay Dave, and that's a check mark. And he's going to lead out for 2 bills. Gonna try and get paid. He gets the 10s to fold. He gets the 8s to fold. Nice hand for eBay Dave.
This is interesting on Twitch where it just shows you everybody who's got the most followers just to show you how you're failing in life. Or maybe it just says recommended channels. I thought these were all the top channels, like Nick Merckx with 27,000 people.
I'm seeing streams with like 70 people, so.
It's crazy some of these people are still doing this. Summit 1G. XQC, he was on that other stream.
He sure was. Hungry Box, the best Jigglypuff player in Smash.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. I see that one. He's the best Jigglypuff to ever exist.
GameCube Smash or like what
All
Smash do
Smash.
people play? Oh, all Smash?
Yeah. Original Melee, Brawl, and Ultimate now.
I bet people are so freaking good at that game.
Dude, it's unbelievable. And it's the most, it's the most unpaid,
Nobody
negative
makes anything.
EV game I've ever seen.
Like there's no market for it.
People
be good at
watch
it?
people watch Smash, and that's where the money is. But tournaments, they're like $5 entry tournaments.
That's hilarious and depressing. But, you know, everybody's got to have a thing.
Camaraderie.
The camaraderie, right.
I'm going to literally stomp your face in.
Like, it's just going to be no fun for you 100% of the time. My thumbs have carpal tunnel from just...
The good thing is it's all skill-based. There's no RNG in that game, right? Like, if you're just better, you're going to win.
Yeah, that's right. Jack 6 for Sturdy. He's going to take it down. Izzy winning about a stack of high society. OFC and Phil at the bottom, losing a few G's apiece.
Keep that in mind before I fold heads up. Because I'll be paying $200 to pay the fold. Exactly. Might as well just pay the 100 more. Everyone looked at me when I was at the fold. It's like I'm defending with everything. That's the beauty of
5, 5, 10, 20, 40. This is how the horse game looked last week, too. I mean, Sturdy and Kim were playing, and they were straddling to 30, 40, 50 pre in a limit game. It's like this serves no one except just making the pots huge. And it was out of hand. They had a full table this morning at 11 a.m. and
It
a
was
list.
awesome.
Did you play it all?
I didn't get to play, no.
Yeah, it's, if we can keep those reps going and make this the place to play that game every week, that'll be fun. It takes effort on all parties involved to keep it going. It won't just happen naturally. You got to force it. OFC with King 5 off, just gets out of the way. And Kim raised it to 150 with the QJ. eBay Dave defended on the button. Heads up. Comes 7, 4, 5.
This might be the battle of the aggression here. Who's going to take it? Looks like eBay Dave's going to go for it. Kim might float here, but she does have 2 overs, backdoor diamonds. And she is going to float one. I really actually don't hate this float. She is behind, of course, but...
She's behind, but barely.
She's got live ones. Lots of turns that can improve your hand. Let's see it right here. Bang! No, that's not it. 6 is, wow.
Four-liner to a straight, drawn to a chop. Aho with just stacks of cheddar coming out.
Man, a donk there would have been really
Jack.
sick. Wow, she finds
Kim.
it. She finds showdown value, and she's going to probably try to get to showdown as cheaply as possible.
Yeah,
here,
she
to be
can't
honest.
imagine eBay's calling many 3s and 8s pre. You know, 8,
Ah,
9's
she's
already
gonna go
there.
for value. I love it. Maybe targeting some one-pair holdings.
400 instant fold from eBay Dave. Nice hand. Nice
she
suck
had
out.
she had the best hand at the river, but
Right.
nice hand anyway.
Yeah, it was a full game when I finally was able to make it here. And, yeah, I had to play no limit for like an hour before
Man, what
getting
an
in the mixed game.
abysmal thing
Oh,
to
my
do.
gosh. 2 cards, 0 limits enforced. Ugh. I did run pretty good, though. So
Hey,
that
that's
was
good.
good. It's nice to
There you go.
win, even though I'm just like
Semi-free
such
roll?
a fish in the 2-card game.
Okay.
In the no-limit 2-card game.
Yes, yes,
Limit
yes, yes, yes.
hold'em, different
Watch your back,
story.
watch your
your
back.
back. But, you know, whatever. Nobody cares. It's fine. Sturdy. Folding the Q, Dewey.
This is a double, triple, quadruple straddle at the moment.
So sick. I mean, now it's a high-stakes game. I mean, when
Yeah, I mean, when your big line is $80, that is with like $160 behind, that's too much money.
That's right.
It's not your mom and pop 5-10 game. I mean, there's no such thing as a mom and pop 5-10 game, but that's
I'm assuming this
fine.
is Pez, the President in the chat.
Oh, yeah,
I love
Pez,
how
of
disgusted
course.
Ben K is with no limit. It's just that I've played it for my entire life and have just never been able to get much going. Like, I'll win a couple buy-ins, but that's it. I've never had those, like, 10 buy-in games.
We've had, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Sorry. We've had 4 new follows here. I will defeat you, Drew Smith, 0227, betting ACPA, and PRG 871. Thank you guys very so much. Continue. Sorry, I didn't mean to so rudely interrupt.
I think I was just saying that I suck at no limit.
Oh,
and
nice.
It sucked for so long that once I finally found a game I enjoyed, I'm just like, dude. But unfortunately, I just wish I could like the no limit in the PLO because that's what all the games I run. The limit games, you got to fly to some other state to play limit if you really want to.
And if you want to play at the highest level, there's no middle ground.
Right.
There's no like $130 weekly
Right.
that you can play. You have to just, all right, suck it up, $1,800. Let's go play this ring event.
Yeah. Yeah,
hopefully I'm good.
It's dumb that I wish I could just be content with the 2-card no limit. Everybody else seems to be, but I don't know. I guess I just enjoy the limit streets a little better.
Betting ACPA is Eddie Bat. Asian Sensation is his nickname.
This like very set up. The first hand of limit hold'em I sat down and played. I had 9-8 of clubs and flopped the joint. on a basically a 6-5, ace 6-5 of clubs board against Derek Data Ing, and unfortunately took him to Value Town.
Woo.
But he got me back in deuce to 7, per usual. I hit the wheel in deuce to 7
Today?
First draw, yeah.
Whoa, first.
Like I drew 2 and drilled it. I was like, oh, this is nice. This is a different feeling.
Old, number 1.
The number 1, it's like I cannot be beat. We can chop, but I cannot be beat. And then they said, we're actually playing Badesi. And I said,
Yikes.
no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Special K gets out of the way. eBay Dave with 10 high flush draw. Sturdy implying that he had 7 deuce, but
Who do we think is going to get the next 7 deuce bounty? I'll take minus 1050 odds on anybody.
minus 1050. And I get the field?
Sure. It's fine.
I mean, I'll take, yeah.
You're such a nice guy.
I'll take that. I mean, any of these guys are willing. Ragnar Overby with a good point and a shared experience for everybody. I had to move out of Value Town. Rents got too expensive. Can confirm. So eBay Dave limped the A10 Warthog under the gun +2. Sturdy with 69 suited in the cutoff. Raises it to 100.
Make it 325.
Special K with the 3-bet. Couple J's in the hole. Looks like he might just get it all the way done. eBay Dave is out of there. Back to Sturdy.
Jay Diggity's Sturdy's not in the folding mood tonight.
Gonna flick in a couple suited cards.
9-6 versus the Jay Diggity's, and it comes 9.
Oh man.
Pair of 9s
Oh
for Sturdy.
boy.
Sturdy's the type of guy that's suspicious. He needs a lot of convincing to get off of a hand, especially once he hits a piece of it. Looks like he got a fresh chop today too. Special K with the Jiggities, second pair.
Sturdy rocking a beautiful Mavs jersey. Beautiful number 77.
I'm going to overby with a good point. Says commentators see our chats almost instantly on here compared to the delay on YouTube. That's nice. More meaningful back and forth. 5. 9s and 5s. For dirtiest, sturdiest.
He's got to think his 9 is good here a lot of the time. But not a whole lot of draws on this flop.
Yeah, you can't put many bets out there with the 9, but he's probably calling down for anything reasonable.
I agree. Definitely check call mode.
Special K doesn't want to get pwned by a king, but he's going to continue betting for value, getting value from exactly 9-6.
Wowie, wow, wow. 775 is the bet.
This is interesting for Sturdy. He hates hitting a pair and just folding, but he did get 3-bet pre. Special K. If he finds a fold, I don't blame him for calling, but this is expensive or starting to get expensive, and he gets out of the way. Special K taking out a nice one. Izzy's got 15, Kim's got 11. Let's see a 20K pot tonight.
I'm in. Couple new subs here. Nick D, 65683, and Doug R. What's up, guys?
Good evening, good evening. Tell your friends and family we're on twitch.tv/Texas Card House for the next 3-ish hours. Ben and Ben and their silky smooth voices with you all night long for this 5-5-10-20 Mando Straddle Hold'em game. Sturdy, 10-7 suited, can't help himself. 8,000 behind on the hijack. He's going to make it 125. Aho out of position, gets it out of the way with the 10-7 suited. Back over to RV Phil. Maybe he just wants to go by Phil tonight. Queen 7 suited. Calls 105, as does eBay Dave. guy eBay Dave just feels dangerous, you know. And it comes ace high.
Checks around to Sturdy, who does have 3 out of 5 diamonds, and that's good enough to bet. 150 is the number Phil here, calling with a dream. He is ahead right now.
This is interesting float from Phil. 5 of clubs. Can Sturdy find a double barrel? I think that gets it through.
Wow, unless
Phil's
he
gonna
donks
lead.
into you.
See, this is what's so hard about playing a guy like Phil. Sturdy's not going to be able to wrap his mind around this, and he just doesn't have a hand, and he's got nothing. But in a regular world, this bet is not super strong. Like, there just isn't a ton of reason for Phil to lead here. And that's what Sturdy's working through right now. It's like, what hand just immediately leads turn? Can I get this, get him off of this so that I raise? But Sturdy just has no idea. I don't blame Sturdy for, I mean, Sturdy had 10 high, but it's just such a weird position to be in.
Guys, if you do want to support the stream, you can sub. If you have never subbed before, it's $3.99 for your first month, and then $4.99 a month after that. You can buy months in bulk for a discount if you want to support the stream. The biggest pro to that is that there's no ads. So if you want to watch uncontested poker, that is how you're going to want to do it. We'll talk more about subbing in just a moment. Izzy going for, I don't know, pot number 17, making it 120 to go with the KJ.
Got the best hand.
Does certainly have the best hand. Back.
Sturdy already looks bored, so he's going to call 6-4 off.
Absolutely love it.
Now everyone's priced in, 4-way action. But no, poker's dead, y'all. Ace 5-9, top pair. Sorry, excuse me. Special K with the only pair. $300 from Izzy. Special K, bottom pair on an ace-high board, 4 ways.
I think if you play 5-4, even though it's an ace-high board, you still got to float at least one street.
He's in there.
And we're going to see a turn card. Looking for Jin. Can he find it?
Said a lot. It's hard to make a pair in the 2-card game. King-Jack, now a queen on the turn.
Great card to keep bluffing on.
This is a barreling card for sure for Izzy.
Your hand picked up and out to the nuts when your pair outs were probably no good if your opponent's calling on this flop. See what he decides to do. He's in the tank. Izzy in the tizzy. 1,100 bucks in the pot. Looks like he's going to make it very close to pot, maybe a little bit less, 700. That's about 75-ish% pot. And Special K's going to fold the best hand. Nice hand for Izzy.
Izzy, another. I don't think he's lost a pot tonight. 1,800 headed his way. When you're running hot, people respect your bets a little more. Look at these V-pips. eBay Dave, Sturdy, and Phil at the top. Thank you to everybody joining us on twitch.tv/Texas Card House. Ben and Ben with you. This is TCH live from Dallas, Texas. 5510 Mando, $20 straddle. No limit hold'em. This is real money, cash money. You can buy in and get up whenever you want. This is live on a delay. And this is the best stream in the game. Raising to 60 from Kim, ace 4 of clubs under the gun +2. Over to eBay Dave on the button. Who's gonna pop it? Don't know what he has. Over to Kim. Comes ace high. Ace no kicker for Kim. We don't know what eBay Dave has. Check, check. Queen on the turn.
eBay Dave not going to stop here. He's going to make it 400 to go. That's very value-y at half pot. Kim going to flick in the call. And it's a 7 on the river. Aces up with a king. Kicker is the best hand currently.
She now got saved if she's up against ace jack, ace 10, ace 9, ace 8. Aces and 7s with a king is the best hand, or the best 2 pair. No. What I'm trying to say is that she now gets to chop with other aces.
Yes.
Other
I follow.
Naked aces is what I was trying to say.
I follow. I am here.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good thing there's only 50 people watching. There'll be 1,000 watching tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah. That's and hello if you're watching in the future. Kim folds the bet. Well, it looks like the best hand. We don't know.
Dave, what does he have, a boat?
Shows a queen.
Shows a Q.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
He could have had Q's full. I wish he would have scanned his cards.
Could have been a good fold. We don't know.
Could have been. We may never know. If anyone's in the room, go tap on eBay Dave's shoulder and ask him what he had.
One thing I do know is that Kim probably has more hours playing with eBay Dave than I do.
Yes.
And in fact, if it's more than 1 or 0.
PRG871 says QQ 100%.
All right.
That's a read right there. $40. Oh, nice little fight going on in the background.
Cool. Not cool. Not
nice
cool.
little run it
Not
once,
cool.
run it twice debate.
Izzy the best hand here right now. Little AJ going for pot number 18.
Man, Ajo's got the whole aesthetic going tonight. Cowboy hat and the Modelo. Stacks of cash, Jack 7 deuce. 2 hearts, Kim. Bottom pair, Izzy top. Running pure. Queen of clubs on the turn.
Does Kim want to turn her hand into a little bit of bluff? No, she wants to check. Get to the showdown as cheaply as possible. At least it seems that's what the goal is here. And Izzy, who flopped the best hand, had the best hand pretty much the whole way, is going to go for some sort of bet here. Looks like 175, about 60%. A flick in of a call for Kim. She just doesn't believe him.
She needs a deuce or a 9. Ace, not going to do it. Aces and jacks for Izzy.
It's a nice hand. Izzy takes it down.
Aces
and his
jacks.
streak continues.
Man, he hasn't even needed a bluff in hands. He's just had it. Props to him. The 40 is on. JD's definitely wanting to put the 40 on. He plays so huge that.
There we go. We got a new sub from Doug R. What's up, Doug?
Let's go.
That'll do. We appreciate that very much. All proceeds from the subscriptions and bits being donated, guys. That goes straight to the TCH Live crew. Thank you so much for what you do. You make it all possible. Back to Miss Kim.
Always appreciated those subs and bits and donations, all that good stuff. Kim is one of those, I think she's my new favorite. you know, JD used to be my favorite, and JD has earned it. But Kim is one of those players that really is a threat at any game in any format. I mean, she has got, if you look her up on Hendon Mob, she's got some huge tournament scores. She's playing the high stakes and winning pretty frequently. And then she can sit at the mixed games, too. Like, it's pretty cool.
She's coming off of a big win at our 5-5 straddle PLO game just last week.
Oh, yeah. I remember you talking about that.
Yeah, crazy win.
I
So
think it
she
was a
knows how to
huge
game. Well, the game was huge, and she just won one of the biggest pots on that game I've seen.
That's awesome. Yeah, so she's
A crusher. Just
crusher and is, you know, willing to sit at the biggest, wildest game in the room. 5-5-10 PLO. Are you kidding me?
could be 5-5-15, 5-5-20, and 5-5-25.
That game's wild.
You just don't find that in casinos every day. You know, it's like maybe once a week, maybe not once every other week kind of game. We have it here probably at least 4 or 5 times a week.
It's awesome. Just a hard game. PLO is just like
Well, Texas just loves PLO.
I know how to play PLO, but to play it well, I'm just so lost.
You gotta have the heart, man.
Yeah, like a part of it is just like understanding your money's gonna be in the middle, all of it, and running all 5 cards out. It's just, I don't know how to adjust.
Folding LOL, basically. Sturdy makes it $100 to go with the ace king, and he's got Phil Crush right now. Can he hold? It's a king high board. That looks like gin for the ace king. Some draws out there, but he is going to go ahead and try and take this one down right now. Maybe target a weaker king.
Phil floated with air earlier against Sturdy. Looks like he's going to do the same, hoping to catch an 8 or a 9 or a 10. Queen of clubs gives him a straight draw and a flush draw. See if he leads again like he did last time. Checks. Sturdy does not want to make this cheap.
Phil now picking up a gutter and a flush draw, facing a $200 bet. I mean, this is one of the best, honestly, one of the best turn cards you can see. Didn't really want to hit a pair. You could have been behind already. So this is going to be a call. Oh, I
Look, that could have been just close. It's close. That would have been very ideal for Phil.
Brick on the river.
Phil might lead again. He seems to like to do this because he knows he can't win with 10 high. He wants to find a way, but he's going to give up.
Sturdy wants to make more money. He's not going to get any more. Phil's already folded.
Small one headed over to Sturdy. He wants to win the big ones, but he'll take that one.
All right, couple new, few new follows now. Rally for Hallie. What's up? Direct Harks, thank you so much. And Merlot Girl. Not a wine guy.
You aren't?
Not,
I love it.
My dad is a big connoisseur of red wines.
I love it. It's delicioso.
I can't do the red wines. I can sometimes drink the white wines, but
like, I'm not pretentious about it, but I do. Maybe I am pretentious about it. Like, I do. I do enjoy drinking it in, like, I like the different variations and all the different flavors that you can taste.
Yeah, I can get behind that.
But
classy.
I can't claim to have an authority on it. It's like I can try my best to figure out what the notes are, and that's fun.
Sorry to put you on blast here, Merlot Girl. Didn't mean to
yeah, she probably just wanted
target
to lurk.
you here, but
And now she's. But yeah, I enjoy wine. I don't like paying for wine. Most of the wine we buy is either in a box or from Trader Joe's at the lower levels, $3 to $7.
you can't beat the value of wine, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Cannot beat some of that
And
value.
it almost feels healthy, you know, compared to
fruit.
crushing beers. So eBay Dave 3-bet to 600. two unknown cards.
Yeah, we need to get these. We need to get the. We need to have the chat with them.
Yeah. Yes.
You need to have the card scanning chat.
That's 70% of the stream, seeing the cards. Izzy's got the KQ. eBay Dave's got the Jiggities.
The Jigmeisters.
And it comes 7 high, 376.
Oh.
Phil. So this is a situation for all involved. Phil, top pair, straight draw, flush draw. He's actually got the lead.
Yeah, he also has a straight flush draw.
Versus the Jiggities. He does have a straight flush draw.
Which is cool.
That's so interesting.
Let's see.
eBay Dave loves this board.
How about
with an overpair?
How about Jack of Diamonds followed by 4 of Hearts one time? Just for the stream? But it looks like eBay Dave's going to be not giving them a great price. Pay for your draws, friends. And Phil has the kind of hand that can.
Yeah, Phil's happy to rip it and ship it with this hand. I don't know if it's correct, but I always do this. If I've got a pair, straight draw, and a flush draw on the flop, I'm just like, well, I can't be doing that bad against anything. Except maybe a set. I think Phil's just going to auto rip it.
I mean,
Dave's going to instantly call.
Yeah, this bet was really targeted for Izzy, hoping Izzy had a, a proper holding. Phil here in just an all-in or fold kind of spot. I mean, we see all three call fold, or excuse me, call or raise from Phil. But he is going to do it. Rip it all in for 3.8 thousand. And this looks awfully strong as how is eBay Dave folding anything for this much more?
Yeah, 1,800 more to win 76.
For those that don't know what fold equity is, this is pretty much what we're looking at and how eBay Dave has none. Has none.
Or RV Phil has.
Or RV Phil
has no fold equity.
Yes. Absolutely. Hearts!
Queen of Hearts right away.
And that's no sweat. Hearts will do it, and Phil is going to double up. Oh, it's 2 runouts. All right, chop it up. All right, fine. Never mind. 9.3K chop.
Chop, chop. Jacks versus 7-5 suited.
We've had a pretty consistent 50 of you watching us on Twitch tonight. We couldn't be any happier. We're just trying to spread out our streams as our Austin location is down, so we're going to be streaming this game live tonight until the 10 o'clock Central Daylight Time hour here from Dallas. And then we'll be replaying the stream tomorrow on our YouTube channel. That's TCH Live Poker on YouTube. So if you want to look like a psychic, join us tomorrow. Chat along. Ben won't be there.
No, we will not.
We'll be there in spirit.
In spirit and in voice, recorded voice.
So if you want to tell us something, say it to our faces right now. Let me have a fair shake at it.
I wish I called this 150 with 10 4 hearts on the button. I've been doing a lot of this.
AJ for Kim. Izzy with ace-5. He makes the fold. Back to sturdy. Pocket sevens. He's going to participate in this hand. And we will, in fact, see a flop. It's a coin flip. Ace-Jack does not connect on this flop. Sevens in the lead.
I think Kim and Sturdy are going to be battling a lot tonight.
Betting the call here, Sturdy, floating one more street queen on the turn. Makes it less likely that Kim had a queen.
Yeah, this board's pretty unconnected.
She's
optimistic for Kim. it doesn't feel great to bet 3 streets out of position with ace high, having no idea where you're at.
Hard to imagine many queens are checking this turn after betting flop.
Right, so she's going to get a lot of information on what Sturdy does. Sturdy knows that she knows that if he needs to rep a queen, he needs to bet it. Because all queens bet here, and so his bluffs have to bet here as well sometimes. I mean, it's sevens isn't a bluff. I mean, I don't know what he's trying to do here. I think maybe he's betting for value. Who knows? Betting a call, so she's going to float. King. This what happened pre-flop? She raised pre. Yeah, so this helps her hand, but it goes check, check.
Seven's going to take it down for about a $2,600 pot.
2,600 back to Sturdy. He's scaring even now. Do you deal with the Texas allergies at all?
Oh, so much. I can't.
I heard Izzy offering to deal Zyrtec or Claritin or whatever. I thankfully don't have it. My wife has been beat down by it this year for whatever reason.
It's just a right-handed pitch, so when I swing the right-handed, it's you gotta always hit ramp there.
It's so brutal how it's like it finally gets nice outside and then you're punished for being outside because of what's in the air.
Yeah.
Special K under the gun +2 raises it to 125. OFC with a nice hand. Ace King of Spades. Big slick in the truest form. Let's see if he raises it.
Looks like a tiny raise. Oh my goodness.
So 330, almost 3x, I guess.
With so much action left.
Kim's got ace jack facing an under the gun 2 open and a 3-bet from hijack. I think this is a fold for ace jack.
I'd be exhausted of ace jack at this point.
I hate this hand, honestly. Like, it's just feels strong, and then it just comes 9-8 deuce, and you're like, well, guess I'll fold. Izzy with 7 tray, not 7 deuce.
Back to the specialist of K.
Paramount Plus pushing a new Star Trek show, of course.
What was that Seth MacFarlane one that came out?
I don't know.
Oh my God. Whoa, wait a minute. What just happened here?
All in the call. So I guess Special K's got a pair.
Something going on here. All right. Well, free roll for OFC.
We'll see if it comes spades or not. 2 clubs.
Nope.
Another club would make it interesting, but
no. No dice. Pure chop. They take down some dead money. They make 40 bucks on the day. And we continue on.
Counts as a $10,000 pot, but
scoreboard.
has anyone ever won with ace king? Like in general?
Ever?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Tis a drawing hand. It's like we got 53 watching. Challenge everybody out there. Share the stream with 2 or 3 of your closest friends and family. Let's turn this thing into a pyramid. If you invite 2 people, and they invite 2 people, they invite 2 people, and eventually we get to 1 million.
It's funny, we were just talking about pyramid schemes yesterday.
Were you on the stream?
Yeah.
It's not a pyramid scheme.
It's
I just recruit 3 people,
it's
they
very
recruit 3
simple.
people. Aho raising it to 75. These dudes just have so much cash. It's like, makes me so grateful for my life. Top pair for Aho. Sturdy, backdoor, nut hearts.
Yeah.
Hundo
Very
and a call.
optimistic. I like that. Let's see
Jack
hard
of
on the
hearts.
turn.
Jack of
Oh
diamonds.
man, I was about to say.
Straight
sir.
draws for both players. Sturdy drawing pretty thin. 2 10s remain. And the ace gives Aho a straight, the nut straight.
This is round 2 for these players. It looks and Sturdy did come up with the best of it last time. Looks like Aho looking to even the score. 3:25 to go. Please pay for your hand, sir, if you'd like to see one more card. Or please ship me that $620. When I say these two have played together, that is an understatement.
I mean, they're friends. We've all been at parties together. But at the table, there are no friends. 250. Sturdy trying to think, can I get him off of this? But no. Jedi Master Ted, always with gems. If everyone but you gets rich, it's a plot, not a scheme.
Or a plan.
True. Yeah,
Love it.
A business plan. Y'all go to parties? All right, that may be an exaggeration. I think we've all been at one party together. And
High school graduation party.
high school, yeah.
Yay, walking tacos. AC Ducey in the big blind. And a straddles galore hand. Looks like he's
got
just
the
going to
nut
think
low
better
draw.
of it. Yeah, no.
Decided they're going to do like the Tuesday night once.
He raises. Player raises.
There's no limit to the amount you can raise in this game.
Isn't that just wild?
Nor is there a limit to the types of hands that you can raise.
King 10 finds the best of it on a 10-9-9 board here. 6-4 with just absolutely nothing going on.
This is the worst board for 6-4.
Ace on the turn if it couldn't get any worse.
Sturdy might
There it
choose
is,
to
you're
represent this ace, but now OFC picks up the king high, or the nut flush draw. Just gonna call. And it comes a queen. OFC's got to dodge a lot in his mind to get to a showdown, unless Sturdy just checks it here. Just 6 high. Decide to bet full pot. But he bets 300. And this isn't the easiest call for OFC. I mean, he's got third pair. He bricks off diamonds. And Sturdy had raised pre out of position. Shows the bluff. Sturdy's game. All in fun. I wonder what it's like to have 80,000 people watching you at once. Some of these Twitch streams are just out of control.
Gaming is one of the most dedicated, basically content watching markets out there.
That's wild. I mean, this guy Nick Merckx has got to be just printing money. The consistent viewership he gets, and these dudes like stream every day.
Exactly, but
They'll
at the same
load
time
in
they're
at,
putting
like,
in the
noon.
hours. You
Yeah,
know,
for like 8 hours a day.
Like props to them.
It's got to be so much work, but I would be happy to try for the millions that they're making.
They also have to already be good at something.
Right. Yeah.
Like,
People aren't going to watch you. They're either going to watch you because you're entertaining,
right,
or because you're
exactly.
really good.
Well, most of the time you got to be both.
Both. Yeah.
Like if you're like these speedrunners that are, speed running Sonic 2 from '97 or whatever, like they have speed run that game already like
over and
100,
over.
200,000 times. So. And then they have to additionally be entertaining at the end of the day.
Yeah, I mean, especially now the competition is so high. Like guys like Dr. Disrespect, who just put on this whole production every day, and have funny personalities and are good at the game. You got to be the total P now to stand out. So Special K 4 bets 1200 with ace Q of clubs. Over to Kim with 2-8s, gets out of the way. eBay Dave 3-bet button with 9-5 of spades. Who knows? He could call here, but he folds.
Special K getting it done.
And that's how it's supposed to happen.
Speed ran, yeah, whatever, Jedi. Fours for JD. I think he's sick of not playing hands. It's time to make it a $1.50 to go. Phil's got ace-7. He's going to participate. eBay Dave's in there with the 9-8. King-Queen for Izzy now. Good squeeze. Yeah, he's in position. I think calls in this spot are also fine. And it's back to Miss Kim, who's going to float one with also with 9-8. So let's go 6 ways. Queen Trey Deuce. Top pair for Izzy has 50% of the line share 6 ways. It's a good spot to be in. $300 is the bet, though. They continue from JD. Gonna get a couple of players to fold here. Back to Izzy, top pair. Cannot be folding this. And he does not. He, in fact, makes the call. So it's back to OFC here with the front door spade draw, the jack high variety. We'll make a call as well. And Kim, just not a whole lot going on. She makes the fold. 3 players to the turn. Coming. And there's a 5 of diamonds. That's not it for any of the behind hands. JD does pick up an open-ender to go with his pair. OFC still drawing to any spade.
Second player checks.
And it's back to Izzy with the best hand.
Check. 3 players check. To the river. Are you adding like him?
7 on the river is going to be a newly improved pair of 7s for OFC, but that is not the best hand. He's going to try and take it to showdown. His draw does pick up some showdown value. JD also has showdown value, but it's not great showdown value. Got to pick a pretty big size if he wants to get Izzy off this hand, and Izzy with the best of it. Let's see if he wants to go for it. He bet on the river. Highly recommend doing so. You want to get paid with your good hands. So many draws bricked. The cooked wombat with the follow. Thank you so much. Also, I miss Labs. And he will go for a bet. It's a big one. $1,400. OFC snap calls, and it's no good. 7's not going to be the best hand here at Showdown as he takes down another pot, this time off of OFC. Nice hand. Doug R wants to know where the like button's at. On Twitch here, that's one less metric you have to worry about.
Oh, man, I was just so used to begging for likes.
No, we beg for follows and subs.
Please follow.
Please follow. Please, God. It costs you nothing, and it lets you get notified, just like subbing on YouTube when we do go live. Izzy with another nice hand here. Ace, queen of diamonds going to raise up in the cutoff. Is he going to get paid again here? It is just coming up. Izzy tonight. Ayo, pocket 7s with a with a goal in mind, I'm sure. He's going to put on the 3-bet up to 500, and JD's got him pipped.
JD with 2-8s facing a raise and a re-raise from one of the tighter players in the game. Devalues your 8s pretty significantly.
Wow, he turns his hand into a semi-bluff here, 4-betting up to 1,500.
Man, this is interesting. I guess he thinks that Izzy could be raising light on the cutoff, and that Aho could be taking advantage of that.
And he
in
might
turn,
be
now
trying to-
8s are okay.
Yeah, I mean, JD hasn't played that many hands either. He could be leveraging his own image.
This is a strong hand, though. Ace, queen of diamonds, best position.
A little bit of out-of-line action developing here.
Izzy asking how much JD has, and JD's got a lot. Izzy does not want to play. He doesn't want to be dominated in a $26,000 pot.
Man, a 5-bet here would look so strong, but can he do it? He makes the fold instead. I think it's one or the other. And Aho now out of position against a 4-bet from one of the best players in the room at any given time.
Yeah, I don't know if Aho has played a ton with JD. I don't know if they're running into the, I don't know if JD's playing much 2-5, which Aho plays a lot of.
He's going to
That's a
flick in
call.
the call. Oh, my goodness.
We got a pot developing here, folks.
On an
8.
8
Oh my
high
God.
board. He didn't need the set, but he's got it.
JD. This man continues to drill sets. I mean, he's got to think it's ridiculous by this point.
The zoom. The zoom.
That's
for,
hilarious.
For posterity.
And, I mean, JD is such a great player. He's got all the options in front of him. He's going to keep betting right away. Quarter pot, 800.
Wow.
And you can't fold 7s for 800. And JD knows that a lot of hands have to call this bet.
Gosh, his hand just sounds so much like ace-king pre-flop.
Yeah.
And he's going to have to make at least one street of calling here. No 7 for him. Oh, God, but that's just as bad.
Deuce of hearts on the turn makes 7s feel okay still. JD could be c-betting, you know, the ace-king suited, ace-queen suited, that 4-bet.
Of course, he does have all the aces, kings, queens in his range. So he does have to
Yep.
be a little wary.
Yep.
But he is, I think it's pretty close. He's probably ahead 50-50 here.
$5,000 in this pot. Aho's got 6,400. JD's trying to figure out how he can get stacks in by the river. This is an opportunity.
JD's also capable of throwing those ace wheel combinations into his 4-bet bluff range. So, but I don't know how much Aho knows that. But we see that time and time again from JD.
Yep.
Definitely capable of making that move. And JD's going to continue here.
Yeah, he's probably about 2,000.
There it is.
So that's 2,000, and so with Aho calling now, JD can easily get him all in on the river, unless it comes something weird like a 5 of spades. 5 of spades would be an absolute disaster card.
Aho here with 6.4K behind. Would be calling off just under a third of his stack.
Aho really taking his time with this. I fear that he may rip it, thinking that this is a bluff often enough from JD. I don't know.
I mean, JD is so balanced here.
Yeah, it
He
feels
is remarkably balanced.
it feels hard to call 2,000, and now you SPR's half.
Oh,
and he's
he
all
rips
in.
it! Oh, you spoke it into existence. And JD gonna make the call. It doesn't matter how many times you run it. We're gonna see two rivers, but it doesn't matter. Aho drawing dead. That's one. And that's two. JD's gonna stack Aho for a $17,600 pot. And props to JD being so well balanced, being able to get the maximum on that hand.
It's just wild. I mean, you know, you get why Aho maybe rips there on the deuce turn, where a lot of just high card combination hands are continuing to bet, and sevens are doing well against those. But man, I mean, of course, JD just drills top set, safe turn card, all in for 17,000, and now JD's got a pretty JD looking stack.
Yeah, that's the JD stack we're used to.
GG's to Aho. I don't blame him for maybe calling it a night.
Absolutely. If you're watching in the chat right now, hit that GG. Type a little GG for Aho. We love watching him on the stream. Tough run there.
He runs again like, oh, this guy runs like God. Oh, they're on the street saying that exactly. For sure. JD runs so fierce. I mean, he's not a player, but he just runs like God.
I guess we're a broken record a bit. But it's his fault. It's his fault for running so good.
Yeah, he could just be bluffing with 7 high sometimes.
You know, I thought maybe set the backdoor flush draw. Would have as many outs as possible just in case.
You leave it up to me, we're going to go once. You leave it up to me, I'm going once. I said, I'll take this. My question is, what did he fold? What did he fold? That's got to be the worst. I don't know, repair, because he could have still
Pocket seven.
Oh, okay. He said he had pocket. There was a possibility of a straight.
No, there wasn't.
No, there was no possibility of any. Yeah, nothing.
Special K on the button, racing it to 120. Phil defends, queen 10, queen high, flop.
Welcome back from the small ad break here. And that queen, pair of queens looking really good here. A dream for Special K.
For Phil.
I mean, a dream in his mind, like a dream to come. I don't mean like.
I see.
Yes. The bet and the call here, Phil, with by far the best hand. Let's see a turn card. A little bit something spicy. That's
King,
kinda
straight
spicy.
draw. Straight draw now for Special K, but it's optimistic for sure.
What's up, JT? How you doing, baby? Good to see you. Who the fuck is this guy? Right? Like he's disappearing, it comes out of nowhere.
225 is a lead into Special K, and he's going to go ahead and call with picking up that straight draw. 2 10s left in the deck.
Can't play for like 2 hands anyway. Can't play for like 2 hands anyway.
Doesn't find it.
7, queen 10. Still the best for Phil. Just 1,000 in the pot.
That's a brand new one.
325 from Phil over to Special K. It was just jack high. He's doing that thing where he stares at the board, and everybody, generally when players do that, it just means they're going to fold, disinterested, truly.
If you're new to the stream, let us know if you're coming from the bounds of Twitch. Let us know in chat if you're new. We've had a lot of new followers.
Let's go.
So thank you so very much. We've got Tiffy H91, who just followed a little while ago. We appreciate all of you so much for joining us tonight for 5, 5, 10, 20, 40 action here from Texas Card House, Dallas.
Big poker game. Tens of thousands on the table.
If you don't also already know, there is a 7-deuce bounty game going on for $200 a spot. We've already seen that paid out twice. Unreal.
That's huge. New player to the game, seat 1.
I believe that's JT, which is his
JT.
nickname. Welcome to the game. JT
Not the easiest
JT.
poker game in the room.
No. Pullback Trader with a follow as well. Guys, let's get a follow train going.
Let's go.
Do it for your boys.
Hit that purple rectangle for you boys.
Izzy calling, getting a little out of line. We actually haven't seen him play that many marginal holdings yet. He's just kind of had the best hand, so he's going to try and open up his range. Sturdy here, already wide open with the King 5 of clubs. He's going to raise that on up to 290. I could see Izzy making this call. He is in the second straddle. Always forget that there's a million blinds in this game.
Straight draw.
Come ace high, yeah, absolutely. A gutter to the 8 high straight for Izzy. Otherwise, pair of 5's the best hand for Sturdy, but it is bottom pair. Let's see if Sturdy wants to continue with a bet here or just check to get to the turn. $300 bet from Sturdy. Look at this pile of chips from this man.
Sturdy would love to win some of that back.
Man, that's like a Long Island iced tea right there. It's just all of the color variations. 10 on the turn is no improvement for Izzy's holdings.
Sturdy with a pair of 5's. Well ahead of the inside straight draw. Sturdy stays looking inquisitive. Check. 3.
That's not it. Is he open-ended to 8th Street?
Yes. I think Sturdy's calling any size bet, really, that Izzy puts out there.
Oh, Izzy. Oh, stone cold as ever. Yeah. Izzy saying some expletives there because he wanted to bet on that river so badly.
Yeah, hey, you could tell that he wanted to, but Sturdy's not the one. Sturdy already showed that he's willing to call off for stacks with ace-10 off.
You can hear J-Neck putting the hammer down with the straddles. We had some hiccups with some straddle scenarios a couple weeks, or at least
What
last
happened?
week. Just straddle too late, and it was kind of.
Oh.
And
a
there
little
was
thin.
some if he had already seen his cards, and now it's get him out there.
Yeah, I'd rather keep the game above board.
You know, it's just one of the highest stakes games.
Yeah.
On a live table in the country right now, so
Right.
would be nice to make sure it's up to snuff. Kim here, the ace-4, going to open it up on the button, offsuit, and it's going to get 2 callers so far? Yep, absolutely. Back to Sturdy. Ace-4 still the best hand here, and Sturdy's going to go ahead and defend that straddle. So let's go through 4 ways to a flop.
Bunch of random hands here. None of these are good. And it comes queen, 3, 5, all clubs, monotone.
How about the ace of clubs for Sturdy and a gutter?
Sturdy with the nut low draw and the ace high club draw. And it comes a Q.
Phil here gonna just bet his 9 high flush draw. Get the ace high flush draw to call. And
Kim with a wheel draw and a
with a
4
wheel
of
draw.
clubs. That looks like a jack of red.
Sure does.
Jack
Blank
of
City.
diamonds.
First one in is last one out on this river.
202.5.
Phil might. What? J-Nick couldn't help but laugh. $25 is the bet.
I want to donate another.
Oh, she was chopping. So that $25 bet actually won Sturdy the whole pot.
Pull that out of the pot for a quarter.
Wow.
I think when you're getting 11 to 1, you always got to call. 25 to win 650.
$25 would win 600.
It's about as good as good of odds you could get in No Limit Hold'em.
Might have been a winner.
Annie's and straddles, please. Annie's and straddles.
Look it up.
No idea if my kicker played.
Listen to it. Good job, J-Nick.
Fucking Phil, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be befuddled as well.
No gamble.
Petrified for 25.
Still stacking chips.
There was like 2 boxes.
So that I could muck that one little quarter. I'll just give it to you.
Okay,
Some horse shit.
Sturdy with 10 deuce is going to raise it.
Like 2 black
Trying to act like I'm a Nick.
One creature's like
100%. Never mind. Pot's not worth it.
not useless.
Oh my gosh, imagine losing out a $650 pot for $25.
Like I'm a Nick or something.
Oh, yeah, we're talking shit there. They can't even see because you already folded, so they won't even be on camera. Cameras were over here. They didn't see.
Kim, you won a hand with 9-4 offsuit today. We're not. I promise you, we're not doing that.
Ace, ace, king, flop, king, turn. No one has anything. 10 high. Chopping with Sturdy for now. Half pot, 200.
Hey up, bitches. I'm just kidding.
Gotta check my playoff scores here.
What is it tonight? Stars or Mavs?
Well, it's Mavs tonight, but there's also the Heat playing right now. Heat Sixers playing game 2.
Wow.
Heat rolled over the Sixers in game 1. Looks like they're up right now at halftime by 8.
Mavs had a tough go of it.
Dude, I
game
don't.
1.
We're not talking about that one. It's a game of adjustments, Benjamin.
That's right, that's right. Yeah, they were used to Utah, and now they're on to the next one.
And now they have to deal with 4 players that can shoot threes from anywhere on the
Suns are
field.
good.
Or anywhere on the court, excuse me. From the field and on the court.
eBay Dave raising it to 150 with 2 sevens. Special K, 5, 6 of spades.
All right, couple pocket pairs doing a little bit of battling here. Special K blocking one of Kim's 5s for an out. So how about 994? 7s looking pretty spicy
I know
here.
we're Team YouTube here because the subs are pretty meaningful and the donating platform is pretty easy, but the stream quality on Twitch looks a lot better to me. It looks more true to what we're seeing here in the booth, if I'm honest.
I gotta agree. I'm
I
loving.
don't know what the difference between the APIs is of YouTube and Twitch, but for whatever reason, the Twitch stream looks better right
Well,
now.
let me just tell you how much longer Twitch has been streaming anything than YouTube has.
Longer?
Much longer. Yeah, much longer. So they've had the time to correct it. Of course, Google is Google. So, I mean, it's only a matter of time before they match up.
Yeah. I guess Bezos owns Twitch.
Technically speaking, yeah.
Yeah.
Gets on every list and talks from every game for 8 hours straight. Just rat holes.
That man has a few bucks.
Golly, it's just
I try to change it. You can only make it 6 letters max.
But if you're enjoying watching us on Twitch right now, if you're new, let us know in the chat. We want to chat with you guys. We would like to pride ourselves as one of the most chat-engaging streams in the poker community. So talk with Ben and Ben today.
absolutely, and it seems to be a quicker turnaround from chat to commentator. So hit us with your cues, your P's and Q's, and we'll get back to you.
It looks like we're seeing a re-raise here from Sturdy with the ace-10. We saw him get spicy with his hand against Izzy.
It's not a good poker hand, generally.
Well, Sturdy likes to disagree here, so as we can see.
And he's the one playing big. I'm down here playing for the peanuts.
Oh, so that was not a three-way. That was just an open facing all the straddle action.
I see. eBay Dave 3-bet into 1,500. Two
There's
unknown
the
cards.
He does.
7-6 off.
Thank you.
So eBay Dave getting some folds.
We're on to the next hand. We're seeing eBay Dave take that one down. JD sitting on a stack of 23K at a 5-5-10 game.
This guy is such a sicko. I mean, he gets his reputation for good reason.
Well, let's just like do the pencil math here. 25, 25, 50, right? That's 100 bucks. 5, 5, 10, 20, 40 alone is $80, so it's basically just the Tuesday game anyway.
Yep.
If it's 5, 5, 10, 20, 40 every time. Good gracious. Special K, big slick suited. Telling him to pay up. It's back to Phil, Jack 10. Very ace-king busting hand here. And he's going to make the call. eBay Dave's going to fold. And back to Izzy with the king-queen and the hijack. Does have middle position. Looks like he's going to come along for the ride one time. So we're going to see a flop here 3 ways. And it's queen high. So Izzy, who was dominated pre-flop, finds the best of it by a mile.
Sometimes you're going to run like this in the poker game of life.
We got pizza coming too, so you're more than welcome to have pizza with us. Take a break, then we'll come right back.
Izzy got pizza rolling. This guy is good for the game.
Izzy's so gracious about getting food for the people he's around. It's a community here at TCH Dallas. It really is, and Izzy is just the dad, man. He is taking care of everybody. And winning poker while he's at it. He's like the literal casino comp system. I will give you this food if you come play with me. He doesn't actually think that way. He's just actually getting food because it's awesome. But it's working like that way for sure. Deuce of Hearts on the turn. It's going to be a nothing burger for the old Special K. He does pick up. I guess he picks up a wheel draw here. Any ace or 4 is live. King, no good. King would be sick on this river. Should we get there?
On the way.
I think it's interesting. I think it's interesting.
I think 529s are interesting.
I'm that age. I mean, I don't have kids, but I just get to the age. And I have friends who have kids, and I'm just like, I start Googling about it. I'm like, well, how does this even work?
Yeah, they're great. No.
They're just trying to turn you against me.
Talking about college investing for children.
All scams. Their fees are just straight trash.
What am I paying for exactly?
Yeah, they're like, psychics and stuff. Like, saying,
JT must be a financial planner.
I did learn about I-bonds. Are you familiar with I-bonds? Okay, well, never mind.
my
I mean, we don't have to talk about student loans and how predatory those things are. We don't have to go on that one.
Gosh, I did my share of paying them off whenever
Just how awful they are
when
for
I got
the
out of the
average
military.
student.
Came into some student loans, and
Yeah.
my wife and I had a year straight of days basically doing nothing to pay them off. Pretty brutal. And it just, the price continues to go up. It's so
yeah.
insane.
They're-
Same with like the healthcare thing. It's like,
And they just want you to keep deferring and deferring and deferring. It's just,
it is hard to dig out of that after a certain point.
it's not a system where you can really win without some serious hard-hitting hits.
Yeah, unless you're just paying everything towards them. And
But
yeah,
anyway,
it
poker.
sucks. So Special K bet 1,100 over to Izzy, who's got a very good hand. Top pair with a king. Special K with just a wheel draw and a live ace.
Yellow button for Izzy.
He's all in on the deuce of hearts turn. Special K with just ace king. He doesn't want to get punked, but it was just, this would feel pretty. This would suck to have to call off with ace king high.
Drawing to 7 live outs, though. Does he want to pick a better place to battle?
It's like he doesn't want to fold.
No, I mean, Izzy hasn't shown any bluffs yet.
It's true.
Izzy has only shown the goods. Is this Izzy's spot where he's trying to balance his range?
This is awesome when you just never even have to bluff. It's like, well, I'm hitting so many hands that I'm just putting it in when I've got the best of it. Special K's only got 3,000 behind. This might be why he's taking longer. It's like, all right, it's not that. I don't know.
Just a random person every time.
Dude, you ain't got time to be asking, dude. Whoever's there to help, just hope they know what the hell they're doing.
That's why they do it. They know you have no choice.
And honestly, these midwives, man, that work at the hospitals, dude, they've delivered thousands of babies. Bro. They're of course.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah. My, she let us pick the
Thought about it, and he's going to think better of it. He's going to find a better spot to get that money in. Izzy takes down another big pot.
Shows the queen, 2,400.
Nice guy. Did not have to do that.
Add to the stack. Yeah. It's all Izzy all the time tonight, folks. TCH Live, 5, 5, 10, 20, no limit. And it is the Izzy show for sure, and for good reason. 15K behind. He's got some $100 and $200 bounties on all the players. Here, a $400 bounty on Dirty Sturdy's head. He's got pizza coming. He's got chips headed his way. It is the Izzy show for sure tonight. Can 45. Midday is going to limp the 7 tray. Ace queen for Special K on the cutoff. One worse than the ace king. Just got to raise it to 200. Kim with 2 8s. She's had this hand a few times tonight. 16,000 behind.
She's going to call the $200 bet. eBay Dave going to be in there as well with a couple suited cards. Flop coming. It's ace high, ace 6 tray. Bottom pair for eBay Dave, a pair of 8s. for Kim, and a pair of aces for Special K. Everyone's semi-connected here. Special K, though, the most so, coming off of a big loss there. He did add up to $5,000 to start this hand. Now he's going to try to make a little bit more. Kim here going to probably float one street and then fold to any aggression on the turn.
230 with the 2-8s, bottom pair.
eBay Dave nowhere to go either. And it's going to be a 6 on the turn, and that's...
This is going to keep everyone in.
Yeah, I mean, no one's improving with this 6.
Special K, 90% equity, aces and 6s with a queen. Got to keep betting facing 2 opponents. I don't think you want to give a free card here to 2. But he is, and I have made to look a fool once again. Jack of clubs on the river. Maybe he's pot controlling, doesn't want to get raised by a 6 or something on the turn.
Great river card for Special K. Now he can get value, much more value out of weak aces.
Yep, because a lot of weak aces probably think they're chopping. Now with the jack coming.
And he's got the ace of clubs blocker, so he's blocking the best of club draws on the turn. I guess that's less weak ace holdings, though, for him to get paid from. But he's going to choose 775 as the bet. eBay Dave here. Just 2, well, yeah, 2 pair.
Smart fold from Kim. eBay Dave. eBay Dave doesn't like to fold.
We gotta do a diaper party. Diaper party.
Dirty diaper party.
Yeah, dirty diaper party.
Dirty diaper party, 100%.
Poker thing.
TCH heat. I'm gonna throw it on it all day. Gotta talk to the staff. I'm quiet for it. Organizing it, everything.
He makes the full. Special K takes down $900 for his trouble, and we continue on.
$2,100 pot. He's trying to battle back from losing a big one previously. That's how you do it. Every pot counts.
And it's time for that dealer change where the bounties are going to come into play. We're going to say goodbye to J. Nick and hello to a new dealer.
Bye.
Guys, what is up? My name is Ben Mining. Of course, this is Ben Kirby, the one and only.
What up,
the
what up?
OG Ben.
You already know what it is.
What's up? Well, we're here commentating over 5-5-10 no-limit hold'em action here from Dallas, Texas, and I'm just having an absolute blast. And it's about to get even crazier. We've already had 18K pots on a 5-5-10 game. It's already unbelievable. Let's get a 20K pot. How about 25K? Let's do it. Let's get back to the action.
The bounties are happening. Izzy said $400 for busting Sturdy, $200 for anybody else busting. It's about to get crazy, people. $100 in the middle for every player. Blind flip. 2 cards, or maybe 4 cards face down, 5 cards face up. Free money for someone. I guess it's not free. You paid $100 for it.
She's short in pot. She's really good.
We're going to welcome Cherie to the box. Welcome, Miss Cherie.
Cherie.
Mm-hmm.
Is this her first time doing the stream?
No, she's done it a couple times before.
Okay.
She is a native to the Mississippi area. She's
Okay.
dealt at those casinos down there.
Okay.
And she made the trek up here to deal the best card room in the country.
That's right.
God
Moving up
bless it.
from the, I guess, Biloxi, most likely.
I believe so.
Rivage, the IP.
Either Biloxi or might be Harrah's too. Is Biloxi Harrah's?
Vicksburg has some casinos on the water there. Vicksburg, Mississippi. I can't remember what they were. I don't know if there's a Harrah's in Biloxi.
I think it's Golden Nugget. I think
Golden Nugget, yep. Or it's Golden Nugget in South Louisiana.
Well, oh well.
Lake Charles, maybe. Whatever. Well, glad she's here. You made the right decision. You're probably never going to leave Dallas now because there's no point in going anywhere else.
So let's do a flip. A bunch of green and black chips in the middle. Who's going to take it down for a little bit of Omaha fun? We're going to call it Fun Maha.
Oh my god, I have the nuts. Let's go.
What's the nuts?
Do not know what's happening. JT folding, it looks like.
Queen 4, 2 pair.
Queen 4 sounds pretty good.
She's like, I don't know how y'all
Queen
do
4
it
sounds pretty
here in
good right now.
Dallas.
He's not even here.
JT's got a 4.
Let's just not tell him.
Too good.
Let's just not
Is
tell
he
him.
really winning this one too? Wow, he's running hot. fours full.
Dude. Sturdy's just like, let's just not tell him.
Yeah, like,
let's
hey, if
just
everybody-
not tell him.
Wow.
How about the Izzy show, baby?
It is the Izzy show.
Jeez Louise.
Gee whiz, dude. He's even winning, not even sitting there.
What else did people even have there? I see Ace 4 was there. I see clubs over a couple places. Wow, yeah. Lots of players with participating hands there. That's crazy. And Izzy just coming up Millhouse.
So sick, dude. 2 hours in, 2 hours remain in our live stream tonight, Wednesday night. It's turned into the highest stakes night, week over week. Outside of the once a month big game.
Yeah. You can catch our 25, 25, 50 game, and we're going to spend a lot of time making sure that stream is amazing for you.
Yep.
On the very last Tuesday of the month on YouTube. If you're new to us and you're finding us now on Twitch, we are on YouTube most of the time. So if you go to YouTube, look for TCH Live Poker there, and that's where we are most of the time. But we're glad to bring the Twitchverse, a little bit of poker action from Texas Card House Dallas tonight.
The Twitch world likes poker, you know.
They do.
Got some of the gamers interested in the game again. And those guys and girls just have unlimited money, it seems.
And how about Jay Diggles with the Ace Kiggles?
Ace Kiggles, indeed, and eBay Dave's got the Ace
Oh,
Quiggles.
cooler here. And eBay Dave has been looking for a premium holding all night. We've been seeing the 7-6, 7-8 from him. He's been dying for a nice holding like this.
Unfortunately, he's against the guy you do not want to run into when you're out pipped.
That is true. It's gonna come. Oh, there he
Queen.
goes. Queen high board. He gets the suck out on JD. But how about the front door flush draw for JT?
Top for eBay Dave and JT, straight draw and a flush draw. Hey, JD continuing in the big blind with his nut no pair.
Is that a min click?
Interessante. Now, what do you do if you're JT facing a bet and a raise? It's like, well,
It's a combo draw here too.
I guess I call. I don't know. And you hope to not get 3-bet by JD?
Nah, he's drawing to the nuts. He's.
Don't you fold. Don't you do it.
I guess the jack is not the nuts.
So this is pretty cut and dry for JD. He knows that JT can't call here without some type of hand like he has.
But he's got a heck of a price.
Yeah.
500 more to win a pot of just under 4,000. Live to a king. And a 10 does come on the turn, so that's
More
pair.
outs for JT.
Pair and combo for JT, so that's a heck of a holding.
Straight draw for JD. Broadway. Jack of clubs would make everything interesting. 2,000.
Wow, that's a price. That's a price for these draws.
Yeah.
Something really intimidating about a stack of blacks for a bet.
Yeah, I've never had one. Would love to.
Shoot, no.
Would love to.
Stack of blacks is just so much more intimidating than two frisbees.
Yeah. JT with a real decision. He's got 7,000 behind. He's got a ton of outs. He doesn't know if he hits his flush or his straight, if he's any good, but he decides the lower variance route, just gets out of the way. JD with just ace-king high.
eBay Dave gets it done with the best hand.
$6,000 pot plus 2,500 over to the man from eBay land. And he's winning 5,000 now. Izzy, JD, and eBay Dave are the only winners tonight. Sturdy's almost even. Battled back from losing 4,000 to begin with.
He's about to do a 40 soon. We're about to do an 80, 160. I'm feeling it.
Oh, God.
Special K, I don't know if he's got the stack to do 80.
It'll go to waste if we don't do without me doing it.
You straddle, and we're going to keep it going.
Keep it going. That's it. The one train's coming.
You have the 160s when Kim and me are sitting side by side. You get the 160s.
So many players with less than 100, less than 70 big blinds if they make it 8160.
Yeah.
That's
Sick.
that's sick. Sick is quite a word here.
Sturdy is really like, he's down Him and I used to play like seriously 1-2 versus each other back early 2021, and now he is like, he must be running and playing great because he is down to straddle 3-4x at the high stakes.
Couple middling hands here, and we're going to go 4 ways to a flop.
Everybody's suited in their own right. 4-way action.
And how about 2 spades?
Uh-oh.
The only suit that 2 players have.
Phil with the nut spade draw. eBay Dave with a straight draw. Sturdy with a pair. Kim with worse spades. If it comes a spade, this could be gross.
Oh boy,
9
pairs the
on
board.
the turn.
Maybe a little bit of damage control there for Kim. And in fact, it's eBay Dave going to be putting on the heat.
Sturdy with just a 6. It's hard to know where you're at with 2 other players behind you. Gets out of the way. Kim's in there. She's got a straight draw and a flush draw. Phil with the nut spade draw. Big river card coming.
I'm ready to start drinking with you boys and girls.
And it's a
8 of
spade!
spades. Oh no. Phil with the ace high flush. Kim.
And eBay Dave with a straight.
Oh, you're right.
eBay Dave makes a straight.
Phil with ace high flush. 9 high straight for eBay Dave. And Kim's got a queen high flush.
This is the money card, baby. This is the one money card.
I think fortunately for everyone, Phil's only got 3,100.
Oh, man, and look at that befuddled look as eBay Dave drills a straight on the river.
This board is so coordinated. Like any 10, obviously any spade, any 9, or not any 9. There's a ton of cards that beat eBay Dave right now.
We gotta take care of that after dinner, for sure. You didn't go with us.
The only thing Kim has going for her
I have to keep coming back. There's always plans that we have.
is that the board is paired. That's about it. There's lots of combos of King X, Ace X flush draws that are beating you. But she's going to have to make the call. Oh, she raises. She's raising into him, and now he's going to have to rip it, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's only 6. He's got 2,400 behind. There's a chance, he's running into a boat, but I don't think he's going anywhere.
Like I said, they make it to round 2.
You're gonna see later on what I'll follow the game. Like he must have read something.
They make it to round 2. And if there's some miraculous
There really are a lot of boat combos here. So I don't blame him for fold. He's just going to flick in the call with the ace-high spades. He doesn't rip it. He's worried about the boat. Maybe a little bit of misvalue there from Phil, but it's hard to talk about misvalue when you're raking in 3.6 thousand.
You think about what raises river there that's worse than your hand. I mean, interesting spot.
All right. All right.
I mean, that's a little cooler situation, 2 + 2 forums would say fold pre, Kim. But, good action for us. Entertaining hand for sure. It looks super strong for her to raise there. I mean, a boat obviously is raising, and a boat is crushing you.
I'm glad I lost my drinking bonus.
tens for Phil. He's going for 2 in a row. King 9, Queen 6 suited for Kim.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
man, looks
how
like
about
Queen,
trips?
Queen, deuce. Kim, a little reward.
And she might get it back a little bit from Phil here, who's definitely going to... Oh, yep, he definitely continues for 125, and Kim just going to slow play this.
I'd be interested to hear what Kim, if Kim was, I guess Kim was raising for value. Race folding, maybe. I don't know. Phil's going to lead after leading flop. Kim trying to milk it. She wants all of it. Just calls.
Nope, she raises it.
Oh, excuse me. It looked like she called.
Little bluff on the action track there. And Phil going to go ahead and call. So looking for a 10 or a 10 only.
Kim licking her chops again.
9. Wow. All right. Well, trips for Kim is the check mark. See what Phil decides to do here. He checks it over to her. She's going to go for some thin value third pot here, 400 bucks. Phil here with a couple 10s. Double blocking King 10. That might unfortunately get her paid. And it does. She makes a little bit of a rebate there, a mail-in rebate from the last winner. Nice hand for Kim.
A little bit of a rebate for sure. And like, you know, she's not phased by losing that Queen 5 hand by any means. She's a pro.
And the bounties are on here. So in addition to the 7 deuce game for 200 bucks a spot, in addition to the a billion straddles, Izzy is being amazing and is putting on a $200 bounty on everyone's head if you should stack or double up through them. And if it's sturdy, it's $400.
Respectfully. You know, it's a respectful bounty.
Of course, of course, of course. And then if he ever wins a pot with a 7 in his hand, he's going to donate $100, and all of the proceeds from this prop bet go straight to supporting the TCH live crew here in Dallas, Texas.
Let's go.
And Austin, too. I believe the proceeds go straight to, well, they get split amongst all of us content producers and creators.
10 deuce VK3 versus Q2.
Let's go!
Things are opening up a bit. It looks like a queen high board. 10 for eBay Dave, a queen for OFC. Straight draw for Special K.
You know, we haven't even seen 7 deuce in a minute. I'm ready for another 7 deuce hand, but we're going to see a crazy one here, though.
Queen.
A clean queen here for OFC.
OFC, trip queens, no kicker. And eBay Dave's betting. I think you got to raise it. Maybe not. But he does.
We're thinking our girl's going to come out looking straight Caucasian. Because
She's like kid.
Courtney's half.
Yeah.
And I'm so pale, it's just like...
He folds.
I'm going to look straight.
We got 4 new followers also. Tuggy Robinson, thank you. Rabzuz009, Malad Funk MCS, and Vregin.
Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the follows on Twitch.
You guys are amazing. Welcome to the stream.
So the 80's on from Kimmy. Put the 160 on JD.
Do it. Do it. Oh, man, you're so right. You're so right. Yes!
One time.
Yes!
Let's go.
Yes!
This man just has got deep pockets.
Oh, my Lanta.
Buddy's not here.
160.
Taking a break at the wrong time.
Probably just
Wait.
wishes he gets the Lucas card.
Phil.
That's why JD's putting it on. He wants to get through one.
$160 straddle without seeing any cards.
Got to reward me, you know? The gambling. I always do. Nope.
Jacks for Izzy. Are you kidding
A
me?
min click for Izzy to 300.
Oh, my goodness gracious. An ace-10 for Special K in these straddle pots. These hands start looking a lot better.
Yeah, when effective stacks are halved and halved and halved and halved. Now it's like, well, do I just rip it with ace-10? Things change whenever there's so much dead money out there.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about.
So he's got
$1,200.
3-bet to 12.
The 3-bet is $1,200 on this hand. In a 5-5-10 game, friends.
Yeah, this is wild.
This is a nuts
And Izzy
game.
can do no wrong tonight, folks. He's got 20,000 behind. He's got the two-piece McJiggities. And
I just don't see him doing anything other than jamming
especially
here.
once he sees a special case stack, 4,500. He's just not worried about even losing a 5,000 or whatever this ends up being, $8,000 pot with jacks.
And the bounty's in play, too. If he stacks him here, we get a little love from Mr. Izzy.
Yeah.
Tells me that's a bad idea. Just a kid, he doesn't know shit.
You guys gonna get a drink? Iced coffee, grab one,
Question is Izzy scared of any holdings right now? Nope, he's going to rip it. And now there's so much of special case money already in here.
Yeah, this sucks. I mean,
You just got to hope you're going up against 9s or worse.
it felt okay, the 3-bet, but now, like, you really want to call off 4,500 extra with ace-10 off, facing a guy that has only showed top or better all night long.
Shows it and folds. Izzy takes it down, getting 1,200 bucks of special case money and a lot of blinds. Nice hand.
Also not having no fear doesn't have to be always the best of the best. I get you, man.
Don't ask me. I called it off. It was like 3K. It was only 3K though. That's your horse.
Golly, Izzy stayed stacking chips tonight. Did he have a winning session last week as well?
Yeah, actually, yes, he did.
Golly,
Yes,
dude.
he sure did.
Like, I can't remember the last time I've ever, like, physically had that many chips in front of me, period. Like, that's a lot of chips. You know, you usually get a piddly 3 stacks of 100.
Yep.
I mean, this guy's got 20K plus in front of him, and he's just chilling.
Did we even tell you that you won the fucking?
Oh yeah, I hooked
No,
up.
yeah, we.
Set it up. Yeah.
Yeah, we told them.
I might be slightly running the other way. We could change it out.
second time about his voice.
Oh, really?
You guys are jinxing me so bad. It's gonna go downhill like in the last half hour.
10-8 of spades for Phil. No,
So there'd be people that show up and they're
Was folded.
was folded. eBay Dave raising it to 175.
prepared to there's a pile of chips.
Now that I think about it, that hand with the 8
Raise and take it for eBay Dave. Respect.
We're short stack too. We're only 5,000 each. It wasn't like we were
If you open and Aaron decides to 3-bet with 7 deuce, he's just gonna jam.
But this is my boy Aaron. Just like I told you, I'm very big on who I give my money to. I get action, you know what I'm saying? I'll get action Aaron all day, you know? Forget about it. If not, I can just see him on the felt tomorrow and try to get it back.
5, 5, 10, 20, 40. No limit hold'em. Live from Texas Card House, Dallas. Ben K alongside Ben M.
Hello. Top of the evening to
Dynamic
you.
commentating duo with the best first name in the game.
I'm telling you, just looking for that 6 of spades, bro.
That's right. We have a knack for calling very painful cards in important situations. So more of that to come. Special K, A6 of diamonds in the small blind raises it to 225.
Alabama, Louisiana, maybe the Bayou. Swamp people.
I didn't recognize you with your haircut first.
When I first said hi to you, we could go or something.
Kim there with a beautiful
The Jersey boys. You should have seen the first
Racket High Society there
three heads. Everyone's like, who is this? It was like,
in black chips and some.
Where are we? Heads up. Special K, VJD.
Yep, looks like a king high, king 10-7, rainbow. Deuces hold at the moment. 2 live cards here for the A6 from Special K. And a backdoor diamonds. He's comfortable making a continuation here. And JD with the best hand right now, but it's not great on this board. Yep, he's just gonna live to fight another day. Special K finally gets the worst or the better hand to fold.
Must be nice to play so much poker, you just don't know what day it is.
Ace King for Phil, making it 120 to go. Back to Sturdy here after eBay Dave did call with the King 4 of spades. Sturdy looking down on the 7-6 of hearts. Thinking about maybe putting this holding into his 3-bet range. And he will size it up, make it 650. Back to OFC. Has not folded yet in the small blind. Maybe just a little bit of posture here. Or maybe he just wants Sturdy's money. Gonna make the fold here, but of course, Sturdy running into it with Phil. Having a big slick. Just calls.
Just calls.
And eBay Dave now with the suited king.
And a price.
What a price.
King 4 of spades is apt to be dominated in a 3-bet pot, but eBay Dave.
He actually had exactly the right price there. 500 more to win a pot of just about 2,000, and he had 25%. Of course, that's a pretty hard calculation to make when you're doing it live.
Yep.
So, especially, so hard to blame him for the fold there in a 3-bet pot.
Q3-3.
Oh, beautiful board for nobody.
Yeah. Sturdy's apt to continue betting though, having 3-bet. He doesn't like to 3-bet pre and then just give up. Got plenty of hands that 3-bet pre that hit a queen. I'll bet like 1/5 pot or something. Quarter pot.
And it will be just about a quarter pot, a little under 450 to go. Phil here. Drawing very live. In fact, he is ahead. He's not drawing at all. He's just made. Ooh.
Quitting and not being fired.
Ooh.
Well, I said, I asked the girls, I was like, I don't know if this is allowed, but do any of
I should say he's drawing live if he's going up against a middling pocket pair here. But how many middling pocket pairs are really putting on that 3-bet? From Sturdy there. I guess he's a little curious. So he's going to see a turn card, and let's go. 5.
The spades.
Gutter now for Sturdy. He improves his holding a little bit. Makes it a lot easier to barrel again.
and she said something like, I got both of the girls' numbers, and I just said,
And Phil, happy with a check. Sturdy. You can check, try and see a free river, or we can just maybe try and take this one down with some aggression. Only drawing to 5 live outs out of 10.
Yeah, Sturdy might decide to take a free card, thinking that he's got more outs than he really does. Or, I mean, he doesn't know how live his pair outs are. He's going to bet half pot.
12 hundy. One stimulus check for Phil to call.
Let me get a few more of those.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Now none of our money is worth as much.
Nope. It took a little while for it to catch up, though. But I think we're finally seeing it.
It's like, oh, the printing more money did devalue every single dollar. Phil not immediately folding ace-king high.
But I agree with you, yeah. I think the hourly is just giving me such shit. I told Hayden, I was like, I forgot we granted like a ton of tournaments last year, and you know, early this year we won. We got 14 shots.
Phil has not folded yet.
And so, you know, we've been having some really solid results. I got fifth in $1 million here, and so we had 5, 6 results in the last 6 months or whatever. But I was just like, when we play cash, like our win rate is like so much more solid. And
Phil really in a tank.
I know you go to these tournaments and you lose, you lose, you lose, you lose, you lose, so you win. And then it's like you just lose all the time. And I'm like, I forget what that's like, but just losing all the time. Or I mean, catch the just like,
Phil really making Sturdy sweat, and he folds. Show a 7.
Hey up, bitches.
I think I'm not fucking. I'm not paying. I think I get jealous off the guys when I go up to Vegas. What is this card?
What is that card?
I get jealous of their
Nice hand there for Sturdy.
Deep, deep in the tank.
6 o'clock. Now, I got the rest of the day off. So like go to the pool and have a drink for the rest of the day. You know, there's like bowling. There's nothing that like
Still gotta pay, but not to take. We all know that.
tomorrow. Like, you got 2 months tournament.
yeah, well, and they're going super hard. So we're being really selective with high value weekends.
Sevens were good though.
Yeah, 7s are good.
I'm gonna mix tournament.
About an hour and a half left of 5-5-10, no limit action. Plenty of poker to be had. If you haven't already got yourself situated, get yourself a drink, get yourself a snack, you're ready to go. Plenty of hands to come.
Hit that follow button if you haven't already. You could subscribe on Twitch as well if you don't want to watch ads. If you subscribe to Amazon Prime, which many of you do, you can get 1 free sub that you can use for Texas Card House on Twitch. Make yourself known in the chat as well. Good to see all 67 of you right now watching live.
An open here from Sturdy here with the 9-7 of hearts. Getting a call from Special K. eBay Dave just limped in the +1 with the ace-jack. OFC getting out of line, putting in a 3-bet with the jack-8 off. eBay Dave, oh, party foul. Sturdy doesn't like that fold. He verbalized an expletive. Sturdy's entire game is just flown out the window if eBay Dave is folding ace-jack. Syntax error. Sturdy makes the fold. Special K makes the fold. OFC.
OFC with the squeeze.
Sturdy ready to pay. The 7 deuce.
Tom and Nate just as good as 7. Oh my god. I wonder if that changed them. They might have had an ace in their hand. It might have changed their perspective of the hand. You know what I'm saying?
Stacks are large now. A lot of players with over 10,000. Let's play a true $20,000 pot in the next 30 minutes.
Nice play, nice play. Position gives us cojones.
I just shoot an ace. I just probably the best hand of
No, you did not.
straddle. 20, 40, 80. I suited ace and when he does that, I'm like, alright. Fuck it, I'm out. Actually, that's what I thought.
$80 is on.
3 straddles.
Even though you're jack,
It doesn't matter that point. And now for Jack, you can hit,
You always friends. You like all like cheer for each other, and like you all have the same kind of schedule. You always play the same tournament.
JT finally picks up a hand.
First hand of the night, I think, that he's really.
He got in a medium hand earlier, but it didn't really connect with anything. So finally, he's getting a premium holding he can make it open with. Phil's gonna call with the queen 10. And let's get back to Izzy. He thought about
Jukes
it.
him.
Little pump fake action.
It's just that stack is pure chaos. It's just got
It's nice to have like limits. Like,
Sturdy
money
K9.
everywhere.
Sturdy gonna make that call.
Cash games, especially big, is just so much about just like being there and ready. And so a lot of times you're just like sitting in kind of bad game and just waiting.
3 ways to a flop. Ace queen. Miles in the lead. Will it hold?
If you're not there, like you're never gonna get in. So you're just gonna be
7-4-4. It sure does right now. Check over to JT. C-bet here might just get it done. If it's the right size.
JT's got the best of it, and he's going to continue to bet the best of it.
250. Inviting these players to float one street. Phil not going to oblige. Sturdy now. Out of position, and I think that's the biggest problem.
Easy standard C-bet 4 flop.
JT's happy to take that one down finally.
Couple cheers from Ragnar Overby.
Cheers back at you.
Chicago Stephen was doing it. I was like, you know, that's so cool, bro. It's really working against me, though. I'm not gonna lie. It's working against me. I'm just like doing this so light. I'm doing it light and not even doing it right.
The most fun tournament of the year, so.
Every night I wake
You
up with
really don't like tournaments. If you
sometimes
cannot
we're just
enjoy
building
the
the
I
fire.
get talked into it every year, like in the FOMO, and every year I'm like, am I gonna play? Am I gonna play? Am I gonna play? And then I'm there, and just like, yeah, fuck it, that's fired. That's fired. And then like 2 days later, I'm like,
That would be dope to play the main event.
You know, yeah, it
It's
surely
like, yeah,
would.
you can't miss the $10,000 buy-in tournament. It's the best one of the year. Like, yeah, I bet it is. I bet it is the best to be able to afford the $10,000 buy-in tournament.
Ace Jack was the initial open here for Special K. Kim not having any of it. Gonna 3-bet up to 500 with a couple snowmen. eBay Dave, not to be deterred, will be calling this 3-bet with the 5-4 of hearts. Izzy, out. Sturdy, out. Special K. What's up? He's going to come along for the ride. eBay Dave, Special K. Kim going at it 3 ways.
Pot brewing. Kim's had 8s 4 or 5 times tonight, I think.
6 tray deuce. Talk
Straight.
about an action flop. eBay Dave flops the stones.
Deuce 3, 4, 5, 6. Kim with an overpair. Special K with Ace Jack high. So this could be a big one, folks.
And she's going to bet it. 700 and oh no.
eBay Dave flopping the absolute
Oh no.
nutter butters. He's got a decision. He's just going to call smartly.
Oh no.
Heads up. Kim needs some help.
Oh man. No 8 on this turn, please. Don't do it. Okay.
Oh, no.
Very close. Way too close, Shuri. Check over to Kim's. Also, a couple new follows here. X White Magic and Wanda Fanta. Thank you. As she does check back for
Check,
some
check.
pot control. Trey on the river is going to pair the board. eBay Dave still with the 6-high straight, going to go for some value and probably going to get quickly paid off here.
Yeah, 1,300. Eights are doing okay against a lot of hands.
Yep, and she does pay it off. eBay Dave flop the joint, and that's good.
$5,600 pot headed over to eBay Dave after flopping the deuce, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 cards in sequential order is a straight, and he has that. He got paid.
Also, a little cheer there again, Mr. Ragnar Overby. A birthday Hundy cheer. Thank you so much.
I turned back the next night, last half hour, and I was like, fuck it, I'm putting $200 on this guy's head.
X White Magic says, I like the Twitch, but I think I prefer YouTube. I wonder if that's Phil Hellmuth. White Magic. Let us make yourself known, Phil, if that's you. Phil Hellmuth having somewhat of a
what a weekend.
back and forth week in the social meds after pretty controversial interaction at potentially the greatest poker game of all time for a pro to be at.
I mean, what kind of week would it be if we didn't have an RTA online poker scandal followed by a live poker scandal out of nowhere from space?
Right, with the all-time money leader and the all-time bracelet leader.
They call that a 1%er.
Yeah, what a crazy couple weeks for mainstream poker. Everybody loves the drama. I mean, that's all of poker Twitter lives for a new controversy to talk about.
Jack 8-7 on this flop. It's going to be ace 10 high.
Straight drawn over for JD. Checks all the way over to JD. It's like, well, I block the nuts. So let me put something out there, thin the field a bit. I feel pretty confident playing all these players post flop and on later streets. Heads up. RV Phil, KQ of hearts. Some turn cards improve his hand. That is one of them.
Boy-o.
So this makes it interesting. Straight draws and flush draws for Phil. JD now with top pair and his own straight draw. Phil my donk here. He likes these kind of turn cards that improve his hand that he was hoping to get.
Overbet to the pot, actually.
He floated flop, hoping to get a card just like this. I think he would have preferred maybe the 10 of hearts, or a king or a queen, obviously. But ace of hearts will do. He's got 30% equity now, and he's put JD in a quandary. You know, Phil's only got 4,000 behind. Big river card coming. 10. King, queen,
wait a minute.
Perfect.
Wait a minute.
Phil
Wait
just
a minute.
goes perfect for the stones.
JD makes 2 pair on the river. Phil drills the Nutter Butters.
This sucks for JD for sure. I mean, I don't know how you get away unless Phil rips it for 4,000. This may give JD an opportunity to fold, but I doubt it. I mean, there's a four-liner to a straight on the board. A 9 completes a straight, but Phil rivers the nuts. So he's gonna bet small, 1,200. Now I don't know how JD folds. If JD folds, he continues to be the GOAT.
Nope. Happy to pay this one off. We'll give Phil a few more chips to add to his stack.
I bet he never said that.
You had a lot of outs. A lot of outs. You hit the good card. You hit the good card. Better than ours.
$4,500 pot when it comes. Perfect for the one and only RV Phil. And Phil's winning 760 tonight, folks. JD up 4,000. Izzy. It's been all Izzy all night. 17,000 in profit. eBay Dave and Sturdy fee pipping pretty high. JD and OFC fee pipping pretty low at the bottom. I mean, JD's still not running bad. He's still winning 4 Gs. Yeah, he loses 2,000 or 3,000 there, but JD's night is not over.
I think JD can just be ecstatic that it wasn't more for him to call there on the river.
Oh, yes, 100%. Because, yeah, if he makes it 4,000, that's...
It's a bet that can't be called. It's a tough spot, but
Yeah.
it's a bet that can be called. JD, maybe a little miffed about the last hand.
I don't know. This is a pretty low stake for him in the grand scheme of things. He might just be chilling.
Special K, we're going to oblige for the action. Heads up.
We're talking about the
We're talking about the
When I jam, it matters. Trust me. It may not matter to you, but it matters to me.
only one Phil.
I don't give a shit if it's 6-4 diamond.
King, queen, 5. All diamonds. So how about it?
Special K flops a 7-high flush.
Wee.
And goes check, check.
Yeah, JD with absolutely nothing here. Not
Now comes a 9. Special K. You gotta build a pot at some point. You only get 3 streets. 4 streets.
just overbets the pot. JD beating only ace of diamonds. Naked ace of diamonds that's doing this. So he's just going to get out of the way. Losing to pretty much anything, though. Just no odds to make that call either.
I heard that, but I didn't see the. I didn't see the.
I think they're talking about the Phil Helmy fan.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what they're talking about.
Tom Dwan to show him, and he thought he folded because even the camera thought he folded. It looks like he folded.
That doesn't even matter. The part that matters is that charge the guy $5,000.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what they were talking about.
Apparently, Phil did pay him the half of the
Yeah.
pot after everyone eviscerated him online. It's funny how everybody saw that. That was the fishiest. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, these like 23-year-olds are playing 100, 200 uncapped, and just playing these $100,000 pots and just are acting like it's a 25-cent, 50-cent game. It is just wild, the money out there. Mr. Beast makes $53 million a year from YouTube alone. He is so sick.
Yes. Yes, he is.
That guy, Alan Keating, I think he was into the game for 1.1 million or something.
And he did it with a smile on his face.
Insane. And he was just all in on every single hand.
And oh my God, we might see a 7 deuce here. Oh, JD doesn't put the aggression on. Trey on the turn.
Is that a straight for someone?
Open-ender
for Special K.
Yeah. Jinx.
Straight draws for eBay Dave and JD to a 4.
$300. JD thinking about that super plus EV move of taking down a pot with 7 deuce. Does he think he can get it done here if he raises? For those that don't know, there is a 7 deuce game on for $200 ahead.
Gotta
Oh,
raise
yeah.
it.
Oh, yes, sir.
Baby.
Yes,
Raise
sir.
it to 1,000. JD wants it. eBay Dave's. Special K, I mean, this puts him in a tight spot. 4s, like, or maybe okay. JD just praying that Special K folds.
It's actually setting up a perfect pot-sized river shove to Special K if he makes this call.
Yep.
Exactly perfect.
Yep. JD knows exactly what he's doing. Oh, he calls.
So he's going to make this call, and if he misses his draw to the straight, a pot-sized shove on the river here. And
He's got to rip it, right? JD? If JD rips it and Special K calls, this is mega props to Special K. I mean, this is a hard hand. Unless you're putting him on exactly 7 deuce.
He checks. This is JD's spot.
He's got to do it. I mean, if Special K is trapping you, then so be it. You got 3,100 behind. This is worth it to JD.
Oh, he does it. He rips it. Special K makes the fold. It's
Instant fold.
we got it.
JD slick with it. He's being super.
Bink.
He slow rolls the 7 deuce.
Oh, JD putting some life back into the game here. Aye. Aye.
Wow. JD getting the absolute max.
Nice hand.
Fade the snap, jeez.
Faded the snap indeed. Yeah, he was really hoping that Special K did not snap him off there.
Hit the fucking snap. This is where the stream is going.
That's the JD move. That's the JD. Look back at your hand. Make sure I have
You're not far off from the truth, folks.
I played this hand once on stream where like I had aces and like I had 4 bet and they were like jam in front of me for like infinite. And I had to like double check. I was like, I do have
the best.
I don't have ace 4, dude.
yeah, like let me just
double check.
I've done that.
triple check.
Yeah, I mean,
And
that
you probably
did
won
happen.
40,000. Yeah.
Do you remember that hand? Aces, jacks, and kings?
I've seen so many hands. I can't think specifically.
It was crazy. It was only about maybe 3 or 4 months ago. Yeah, he opened. No, kings opened. He 3-bet with aces. Rom shoves his entire stack with jacks in the small blinds. Opener shoves. And JD's just like,
yes.
yeah, sure. That's exactly what he's talking about. It's crazy. And obviously he holds.
Of course, yeah.
Whoa, whoa, stop diminishing my
Anyone can do what Kimmy did. Anyone can do what Kimmy did.
Not impressed.
Not impressed at all.
Hey, the 200 still spins.
given.
Katie got the hand of the night for sure right now.
Queen 8 deuce on the flop here. Pair of 8s, but how about 2 pair for sturdy?
Qs and 8s for sturdy. Kim might be tempted to put a bet out there with second pair, backdoor hearts. I don't even know what that means.
I'm reading your comment, Ragnar Overby. That's pretty funny. Turn your cookies on. You'll get more tailored ads.
Everybody hates the ads watching until you start getting ads that don't apply to you.
All right, fine. Give me, Disney Plus ads.
Yeah.
Give me Star Wars ads. It's fine. Come on.
Geico. Or Hundy. Over to Kim.
Is this the first week you guys order pizza or?
We do it every Wednesday. I try to do it every Wednesday when I was doing my thing. We did it last Wednesday as well.
There's a pizza place called Cane Rosso.
Oh yeah, Cane Rosso. Yum yum.
Are they open late and deliver?
So
4 pairs the board.
They're not as good delivered.
it's not as good, but it's still fucking good. Cane Rosso? It's like
Rover, I'm definitely not laughing at the fact that you have shrimp. It is everything about what you said that I am laughing at. Kim says,
also
oh,
shrimp.
okay. Queen 8, got it.
Queens and
Drawing
eights.
set. Cool.
I was going to the JR, but they closed at 9.
Honey Bastards really good.
Trying to find someone that delivers. I hate paying for the Ubers to come here and shit. I'd rather give them the money, you know, like a mom and pop type.
Yeah. I got you at the same time, like,
Yeah, that's why I was doing it.
for good pizza.
Yeah, no, I get you all day, man. I'm always trying to. I was trying to find a new one for today, but I couldn't find a delivery service. I was even browsing around.
Welcome to TCH Live here on Twitch.
That's the one. Connie Rose.
My name is Ben Miney, joined alongside Ben Kirby, the two Bens in the booth. Commentating over 5-5-10 no limit. You're watching some of the best poker on the internet right now, and I'm having a blast.
Might be a little expensive forever, but
The straddles are on, the prop bets are on, the bounties are on. High stakes poker here from TCH Live.
he was daydreaming. He had no idea where to do it.
It's a mental block.
Izzy, 7-4. And Kim with kings. Izzy was trying to win a hand with a 7. Kim is stuck, and she's going to try. Oh, my goodness. She's trying to make some of that money back. 3 bets up to 1,000. Phil with queen 10 in the second straddle. This is a huge bet. Is he playing this hand because if he wins any hand with a 7, he would donate $100 to TCH Live and the us content creators back here. Doing it for the stream. But facing a 3-bet to $1,000, can't imagine he's going to be continuing on this one. Unless he wants to send a message. But I'm sure Kim would appreciate that action. He makes the fold. Thanks for trying, though, Iz. Pez talking about whether or not everyone else, or anybody else, likes the sound of shuffling chips. Gotta say, it's like white noise to me.
My wife
Big
hates
fan.
it.
No?
Because I
No, wait a minute. Hold on a minute. Is this a 160?
320
No!
all the way
Way,
down to
dude.
the button. This is out of hand.
5, 5, 10, 20, 40, 80, 160, 320, baby.
This could be a huge pot. And Special K's got J10 of diamonds. He's gonna rip it for
All
3,000.
In.
OFC's got 2 7s.
Oh, my God.
This could be a huge freaking hand. But he's in such early position. He has no idea what. Everybody's uncapped behind him. OFC, that is.
This one could easily make the highlight reel, so buckle in. Strap yourselves in, baby.
Gosh. I mean,
What a hand.
Jack 10 of diamonds is the one to do it with. I love this hand.
OFC already in a spot.
I'm unsure what OFC is trying to. Yeah. This. Your read is less relevant. It's more you versus the field. 7s aren't doing great.
Oh, he gave it a fuck it fold. He goes, fuck it fold. Fuck it fold.
Nobody else with any holdings left.
All this
Or
dead
so
money.
far. Izzy
Izzy's
here.
probably got aces.
Izzy.
Under 5,000? That's all I need to know.
I want to know what he's got. I want to know right now. I think he's looking at Sturdy's stack right now.
He's got 21,000 in his stack. What does he have?
What a crazy hand here.
Oh my gosh.
Like, how bad do your cards have to be? Pretty bad?
I don't.
See, he's like.
Yeah,
He
Izzy
wants
would love to
know.
call if it was heads up, but
Both players going to take some sips, smile.
Izzy would hate to get 3-bet over the top by Sturdy. That's what he's concerned about. Like, he doesn't want to call 10,000 with whatever he's got. He's happy to call 3,000.
Okay. If I have a pair or an ace.
Oh, he had 5 tray of spades.
Pair or an ace, I'm going to call. All right? All right. I need a 5. If I have a 5, I'm going to call. Or an ace. I fold.
Nice hand.
Nice hand, Jack 10. Happy to take down.
You went at 7.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. OFC, if he's in later positions, much higher likelihood of calling. But in early position, it's like I could be getting crushed. Final hour of the 5-5-10 no limit hold'em stream. I mean, we just played a 326 times straddled hand.
I mean, I have to push all in and pray that I'm okay there. You know?
I would gamble 2,500 with any two.
I mean, props to Special K, too.
Yeah.
Just ripping
like,
the
well,
whole freaking.
I've got the button here.
The whole freaking thing.
I'm
The old
winning
Jack
against
high.
the field.
He had the hot.
Jack 10 of diamonds.
Position, I would snap call with my hand. With king 5? No, if I had my hand versus him. I had 5 high. But it doesn't matter. It's because of him.
OFC raises to 125 with the king 9 of hearts. JT calls.
Yeah, I still would have called you.
Back to
Phil.
Phil, yeah.
Queen
Look-
nine of spades.
It's a nice looking one.
Just because I already got him a couple times, I want to give him a chance to get it back. You know?
He is going to make the call.
Special K.
So let's go 3 ways.
Play with this man every day. I come here, I fly here and play with these 2 guys. Like, literally, we do text messages in the morning. Like, are you there yet? Because I'm always playing with you guys.
Jack 4 deuce.
Pretty nice flop for JT.
1 over, yeah, 30%. Just as good as an ace. Just as good as an
Got a bet now, JT.
You said that you, so you had 2 out of pocket then. 85 too.
He had 9 big blinds. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Two nice
Yeah. Everybody's shoving that 100%, I think, especially in the position you're in. JT's going to take down another uncontested one. Nobody's really messing with him. He hasn't really shown much gamble tonight, and so people aren't trying to really play a huge one with him.
anything but a deuce. Actually, I still would I just did a special. I have 5 deuces. 5 deuces.
I'll say for when we post on YouTube tomorrow, hit that like button.
Like you're looking at cards you were done.
Make sure you subscribe on YouTube if you're watching this in the future.
Because you weren't being serious at all. So I was like, if you look at this card like this, and I'm
Sturdy's still straddling.
like, okay, you're doing the whole like, I got you. I would get special there. You're the worst time, worst position.
JD's got king jack in the big blind.
I don't know if you hold it behind me. I don't know if you're playing awesome shit.
Makes it 325 to go with that king jack. Gets back to Sturdivant.
10-7.
Gets out of the way.
Raise and take it, JD. That was uneventful. Let's play at least one more big one before the end of the night.
Cane Rosso. Cane, C-A-N-E. First A-N-E? Yeah. Next word Rosso. R-O-S-S-O.
R-O-S.
This is CC's
Yeah.
pizza. I used to crush that dessert pizza they had.
Oh, that's a great take.
They had all the, I mean,
a
just
great take.
murdering your body. They had this like cinnamon roll pizza and
I know exactly what you're talking
the like Bavarian cream donut pizza. It was like $5. Gotta eat as much as I can.
The value was definitely
Yeah,
there.
such high value. Although, I mean, for them to still be charging $5 for that buffet, think how cheap the food is for like, because they're running a profit. It's just crazy.
Yep. Not including all the pizza they got to throw away.
Yeah. Sturdy now with a real hand. Two ladies. First time we've seen that hand tonight.
Row raggy.
We've seen aces a couple times, not seen kings or queens, if I can remember correctly. Jacks a few times.
$1,000 to go. Phil's got a suited ace. And eBay Dave's got a suited queen. Let's go. And ace, jack, 8 high. A pair of aces takes the lead from Phil. Your favorite flop to see when you got queens.
I know. eBay Dave's got a straight draw to a 10 and Sturdy, facing two players. And second pair.
Drawing quite slim. Best way for him to win this spot is by showing some aggression, maybe repping some stronger aces. He flicks in a frisbee. Phil will oblige. Even Dave folds the gutter.
1,000 and a call.
Turn card coming. One queen left in the deck. That is not going to be a foldable card for Phil.
Nope. 5,000 in the pot. He's got a pot-sized bet. Sturdy doing very poorly against the trip aces of Sir Phil de la RV.
Sorry. That's funny. I like it.
He may have only gone by RV Phil like the first time he sat down, and he's gone by Phil ever since.
Check, check. Wow, what a free check for Sturdy there.
Six on the end. One more chance to catch queens full, but Phil now he's got to feel okay about his hand. Now it goes check, check on turn.
Phil going to have to go for some value here. I like a big size. And he's going to go for about 18-ish, 1,900.
1850. Sturdy is a very curious cat. He does not like to fold for an okay price. Oh, he might. 7,000 in this pot. I mean, he's getting a good price, but he's just absolutely domed right now. He may think of raising. I mean, he's got this play in his tool belt for sure.
Well, I mean, he's beating a jack, he's beating an 8, he's beating clubs. He does have the queen of clubs in his hand, so
That's
that's
true.
less likely his opponent's got a queen high club draw, or at least a queen holding club draw. He's beating pretty much every non-ace hand here.
Yep. And he's definitely weighing that. If he raises here, this will be impressive. Because, you know, Phil's got a weak ace, but also Phil only has 3K remaining behind. Sturdy really thinking it through. He would hate to get shown a bluff. He may be thinking like, why wouldn't you shove river if you actually had an ace? Sturdy. Well in the tank.
Wow. I mean,
Taking up residence in the aquarium.
he's got to be thinking about king jack of clubs here. That has got to be in his thought train.
King jack, 10-9, queen 10.
It's all there. Oh, 9-10 of clubs is such a combo draw on that flop.
You know, jack 10.
I can't blame him for thinking about this.
And a 3-bet pot. You know.
He
Great
makes the fold.
Good fold indeed.
Shows the 7. All right.
So Sturdy with a gift. The knowledge knowing that he made the correct fold. So he saved 1,800 bucks. Good fold.
So basically everything that you get like downtown, like uptown, all the rest of them, stuff like pretty much all mirrored. They all have a mirror location. Either in Addison, sickest, somewhere West Plains. We'll find out some other options.
It's good against Special K, though. That was your moment to shine. King 5 off.
Welcome, everybody. The last about 45 minutes of action here from TCH Live on Twitch tonight.
Good game so far. Plenty
Absolutely.
of 10K plus pots. I mean, we've had straddles all the way to the button, which is wild.
If you're in the basketball world, Miami takes game 2 against Philly. Pretty commanding lead there at the end, and Dallas is down 9
Oh, no.
in the first 4 minutes. That's awesome.
Oh, because are they playing in Phoenix?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That time zone will get you. Phoenix is good. eBay Dave pumped it to 160 with 2 9s and a couple of calls behind. 8-7 of OFC, Jack Deuce of Phil. Ace Ace King. eBay Dave hasn't had as crazy a night as we've seen him have in previous games. He's going to take this one down. 2 9s, shaking his head. Deep down, though, he's happy to take it down there.
We haven't seen a single bounty get paid. Izzy hasn't won with the 7.
I know.
He hasn't
He's
stacked.
running so good that he's got 2 stacks of high society and hasn't had to pay any of his bounties. And he's about to have some pizza. The man is living life tonight.
Yum sauce.
Now, granted, fortunes could change in any single hand here tonight. You know, your winnings are hanging on by a thread at any given moment. These no-limit games.
Yeah. They were definitely thinking about it.
eBay David making it 9.
They're considering a lot of options.
8 of diamonds raised. You're up to $200. Good save. Good save.
Nailed it.
No, it's definitely saturated enough.
In OFC with the old 10 tray ball. One of the best hands in no limit hold'em.
Horrible hand.
Blit. See ya.
OFC wants to play, but that's just pretty hard to play.
What I've been told is I don't think they're moving next door, but they're considering
22K in JD stack, 21K in Izzy stack. They are the commanding chip holders here.
Most players started with around 5,000 tonight.
Yeah, that is a true statement.
It's a big poker game. One day I'll be able to afford this.
Meanwhile, they're just talking about their success in things outside of poker.
We are just so all successful, sitting around playing our $10,000
What color
poker
is
game.
your Tesla?
Yeah.
Etc.
It's just, you know, we've got problems too. We've got to count all this money. We have to house it. We have to invest it. It's really more of a burden. Just we got to sit here and play our high stakes poker for all of our adoring fans.
We needle them, but we love them.
Yeah,
They're-
it's just because we're just ridiculously jealous.
That's all. And eBay Dave wants his hand shipped overnight. Ace King of Clubs. That was supposed to be some like lame eBay joke, but it just wasn't. I didn't play. He's gonna make a 380 to go. Is Alicious, the old 9-8 offsuit in the small blind, probably not partaking in this activity. Sturdy, a couple tanks, couple tees. It's tea time for him. He's gonna, wow, he's gonna 3-bet it up to 1.2K. And it's back to Kim here in the last straddle, who's gonna make a fold. Back to Phil here, ace 4. Did call the initial open from eBay Dave. Or no, he just called the straddle, excuse me. And now eBay Dave with a decision to make with the old big slick of clubs. I like a little 4-bet here.
4 bets.
Cap it.
Wash your hands before pizza. Yes, 100%.
And this is a 4-bet. Tens does not play well out of position against a 4-bet range.
But Sturdy hates to fold. This is a
Hates
big
to
bet. I
fold,
mean, this is
and
a
it's
big bet.
against one of the highest VPET players at the table.
Yeah. But he hasn't done this very often tonight. I think, I don't know. Sturdy ripped it in with ace-10 off for stacks earlier. This is a much better hand than ace-10 off. Looks like he wants to fold, though. And he folds.
Turn it, boys. Yeah, right.
Sturdy would be absolutely crushed if he turned down 7 deuce. Turned over 7 deuce.
Sheesh.
Yeah, I wasn't worried about that one.
Can we play a $30,000 pot? You know what I'm proud of is that they're still playing a full table of 10-20 horse out there.
They are still?
Yep.
Nice.
Like a boss.
You gonna get back in there?
We may. Oh man, I really want to, but I just know I'll just donate. It's been such a long day. Worked all day in not Round Rock, Rockwall. Drove here, played, commentated. If I hop back in there, that would be foolish, most likely. But it runs so infrequently that it's so tempting. Really would love it if that turned into a regular thing where everybody could count on that game running at least one day a week.
Queen 10 for eBay Dave will make the call on the cutoff. Special case already folded. Back to OFC. King 8 will make the call. JT is out. Kim here will check her option. 3 ways to a flop. King 8 technically in the lead here, and it. Whoa, wait a minute. Queen Deuce finds the best hand here.
With bottom pair. Queens and deuces. Second pair for eBay Dave. Kim with queens and deuces versus eBay Dave with just a Q and a 5. Counterfeited. Queens and 5s with a
They chop now.
chop, 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 chop.
Sick river.
Counterfeit City. Plus 35 for both. Suns are pretty dominant, huh?
Hey, I mean, Dallas holding their own right now. I mean, the only problem is they keep making their shots. Oh, a miss. That's a rare miss.
That's a big problem.
None of our guys just match up with DeAndre Ayton, so it's kind of just.
I can't.
That's the biggest problem.
I think there's also several alternates. Huh? I know you're in here for the long run. No, I think we're super late tonight.
My dog will wake me up at 2 a.m., 4 a.m., and 6 a.m. So, I mean, I could definitely stay, but I won't.
I feel your pain. My son woke us up at 5 a.m. this morning. Had to go back in there and
I've been just like coming in and playing.
try to get him back to sleep. Super brutal. Just wide awake for no reason.
Kim calls into straddle. JD, couple Broadway cards.
In position, he loves this. He's apt to raise it. And this is a small pot, but this is where the pros make their money in spots like that, where oftentimes players would just like inflow, will just check it back because it's heads up and they don't want to play a big one. But JD raises King 10 when Kim limps there and takes down all the dead money.
Black tie wedding.
Is that on the 12th?
On Saturday. There's like pre-wedding stuff on Friday.
There's a big tournament. 38.50. 2 million guaranteed.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll be out of town. I probably wouldn't play you if I was in town. I mean, even if I was here.
He's probably going to play, but be miserable. He's already told us.
Is he going to raise with a King 7 of spades? He's got a 7 in his hand. Relevant for the bounty.
Plays around town, everybody knows. Everybody, like, considered
And Phil going to call. Flop coming. Izzy well ahead right now.
Just like running super hard, right? Never just like,
And it's going to come 8-5-5. Little aggression here might just take this down from Izzy.
like, I don't even know him. I started betting last summer on him versus people. I'll bet this
200.
never gonna watch it. Snap take everything.
No real redraws here for Phil other than backdoor straights, and he gets out of the way. And that's 100 for the boys.
For the boys.
100 for the boys.
Oh, because he won one with a 7. Yeah,
Yes,
we'll see.
sir.
I wonder if he'll remember.
I'm sure he will.
Because we're going to collect.
I've still like probably never talked to him. I made probably, yeah, I think I made like 7 betting last numbers on him. I think they're gonna let you.
Hey, 40. 40. You both are official starting counters. 40. No 40? Yeah, 40.
Sturdy. Must have come into some money.
I hope you go all in again.
You're 30, take me, Shuri. Oh, too late now, but.
The 160 is on.
Hey, where are you?
Watch Special K shove again.
Yeah, this is your time.
You know the move. You know the move. You knew the move. Come on. You knew the move. You knew the assignment.
Came here, King 10, suited. Here to play.
King 10 of diamonds limps. Phil with 8-4 suited. He's going to limp.
Ugh. Garbage day for eBay Dave here. Cannot play. And he's got a 7 in his hand.
Ace 3 suited. Might as well be aces.
Wow. Suited ace.
Lots of dead money out there.
One of the biggest straddles I've seen.
You make it like 750 or something. Thin the field. Buy the button.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wake up
1,000.
with it or get out of the pot. Right now.
Yeah, Kim, I think, is probably the only one he's worried about. Oh, and she's in there. She wants to freaking gamble.
Phil here folds the 8-4 of spades. Back to Izzy. I don't even know if he would play this heads up. He hasn't folded yet. Maybe he does want to play. Sturdy sitting on 7K back. I think that might be a little alarming.
Dang it.
Gets out of the way. That's 100 less for the boys. That's okay. That's okay. Let's go to a flop heads up. Kim Stone looking to maybe make some money back here.
60-40 versus Sturdy.
And she finds it.
Kings and 10s like a boss.
Like a boss.
She checks Sturdy. I don't know if he's putting any more in the middle. This is a super coordinated board. And he missed all of this. Now, granted, he can rep all the best kings, raising pre, but he's got to be thinking, what limp calls a massive raise pre-flop in the big blind?
More money.
Man, if Sturdy's not careful, Kim could get all of it. Kim in the tank on what to do. You know, if she shows any amount of strength here, it's going to blow Sturdy off the hand.
Oh, she's going to raise right away.
This is super strong.
That is an
You know,
incredibly strong line.
we're in God mode. We can see all the cards. We know that this is gonna kill all of our action, but Sturdy could have a lot of hands that raise pre that have, pair and a straight draw, top pair. I mean, there's a lot of hands that she could get more value from. Like, he wouldn't want to fold a pair and a straight draw. He doesn't want to fold top pair with an okay kicker. But this does look super strong because for Sturdy to call would leave him like 3,500 behind and no fold equity. And so he knows that Kim would most likely not put him in that position unless she had some type of value hand.
You know what? I just found this in Miami. I'm not sure. What is it? The Nikki or something? Vertigo. Vertigo. Oh, it's written right there. Kind of cool, right? Yeah.
Now Sturdy's in the tank.
Yeah. You know where it's one of these streetwear hoodies, a couple hundred, something like this. Yeah.
You know where, what's that place called? Mangoes? You been to Mangoes?
I haven't spent a lot of time in Miami, but yeah, mangoes. Okay.
It's next to it.
I've learned my lesson to not try to
They say it's like a tourist club.
predict what Sturdy's going to do. He could do anything here. He does not want to get punked by Kim, that's for sure. I know that I say that a lot. I mean, it just sucks to get check raise bluffed off a hand on stream, but he would be absolutely running into it right now.
They're going to roll the carpet. They're going to make you feel special. No matter what you're doing. It's a really neat place. If you go to Miami, or you go there for a little bit. The food is okay. It's not like
He's going to fold it.
blow you away food, but experience.
Kim, a consummate professional, not going to show it. $5,600 pot.
I was skeptical. And
Nice hand.
Sturdy made the correct fold, adding 2,100 to her stack, 15,000 behind. Props to Sturdy. I mean, that was definitely a raisable hand pre-flop, especially with all the dead money out there. Almost got it through, but he got out-flopped.
Smart. I thought it was gonna be a. Just beat a little bit when you go by this.
I'll tell you what, it's so funny. I was watching Hustler Live, and I saw this dude with this sweater, and I couldn't remember who it was. I think it was Andy or somebody.
Yeah.
But he had this really fucking cool sweater with a bear, but it had like rhinestones on it. The sweatshirt. I fucking loved it. I took a screenshot of it. I couldn't find it anywhere. And I went in there and I found it. They didn't have my size. And I was like, fuck. She goes, let me show you something. What is it? She goes, let me show you something else. And I even like this one better. So.
Streetwear discussion at the table. eBay Dave living that Miami streetwear shopping life. JT's got 2 9s on the button, folded to him, raising it to 250. Phil in the third blind, 7-8 suited.
Maybe David that straddle with a nice hand, 6-9.
But how would I get the straddle?
You would have the actual clothing, because all those Hugo Bosses are straight up black.
Then you take the t-shirt to somebody who prints it.
You get the black Hugo Boss.
Right. And then get it printed.
Done that many times.
I'll probably do that. Maybe that's what
Already, like Armani, any type of nice fabric, you just get it black.
Yeah, that's
and then go to Oxford. You're not going to just peel off the top. And whenever you wash it, make sure it's inside out.
No bluff.
And it's back now to JT as eBay Dave 3 bets up to 845. JT smooth calls.
JT's not the guy to do this to. I think maybe eBay Dave thought that JT could be stealing here, but JT's played 3 hands all night. I mean, this is not the spot you want to do it, I don't think. And Phil, 8-7 suited, he's in there as well. 2,700 in the pot. And all these guys have pretty big stacks. I mean, this could be a nice one.
But it's going to come over cards.
Queen 10-3.
Anywhere. Oh, okay. Check. Here's your game.
Oh, yay.
Checks around. 9s, 93% of the way. Ace of hearts. This could open up the opportunity for eBay Dave to take things away. Heart draw for Phil. He might lead. Phil likes to pick up outs on the turn and then lead, especially with no aggression being shown on flop. This is probably going to get it done. But JT, not a believer, like a boss. It's very cheap, so. Six safe.
River.
Can JT get to a showdown?
So sitting on 8K. Actually, they're sitting on about the same stack.
3,500 in the pot. Phil with just 8 high.
He doesn't know it, but a nicely sized bluff here would get it done.
And he's going to check, give up over to JT. If JT can either bet or check back, he's going to win a big one. Two nines is going to take it down for JT. Nice hand to JT. Luca is so good.
Luca's very good, but we're going to need a whole team.
Right, yeah. The
for
last
this
game he scored, what, 45 points?
45, he went 45, 12, and 8.
You
and they
can't
still
carry the whole team for freaking 5 games or 7 games, however many you got to play.
Kleba shot 5 for 6 threes in a row in the first half. And that was sweet. We needed that. But then we just couldn't show up in the second half.
Special K raising it to 125. Yeah, basketball is. It's not good for your anxiety.
Couple Broadway holdings for Special K and Kim. And how about the biggest of drawing hands for eBay Dave? Ace King of Clubs. Doesn't need to draw against these holdings. He's just made right now. And he's got a 7. Come on. Come on, Izzy.
Izzy with the J7 in a 3-bet pot with 5 people involved. This would be optimistic.
They need to raise that max at the minimum. 500 minimum.
Oh, and Sturdy's got aces, baby.
2 pointy boys after eBay Dave 3-bet to 650. Sturdy has been waiting for this moment all night long, and it's 6-way action so far. He's going to put a 4-piece out there to 2,400. Special K is like, all right, King Queen was a good start. Gets all in.
Oh my God, all in a call already
and
done.
A quick call.
It's, oh my God, $13,000 pot, baby.
$13,000 in the middle.
The coolerest of coolers outside of Aces versus Kings. This is number 2.
2 full boards, Ace King of Clubs versus 2 aces. Let's go.
1 club, otherwise drawing very slim to 2 kings in a row, I should say.
Yep.
And that is
7.
drawing dead. Oh, wait. Yeah,
First
drawing
board
dead.
for Dirty Sturdy. Another board.
All right.
Burn and turn. He's drawn to just kings.
No. He could draw to another deuce or a 9 to chop. 9 or deuce to chop.
9 or deuce to chop. Yep, you're right.
Oh,
and
wait. Yes. No. Aces would be a bigger boat on that.
Yep.
So
Yeah, we've
deuce
been at
chop.
this for a while. Yes.
Yeah. Jeez Christ.
Deuce.
Deuce
Sturdy
chop.
with a $13,000 pot and a $6,600 win. So
Nice hand,
I think
Sturdy.
he's maybe even now. eBay Dave. I mean, Ace King Clubs is a nice hand. Sucks to run into aces there.
Get in. Root for the game. Just keep straddling, baby. Just keep straddling.
ones don't count.
Doing a little accounting here on the table.
Yep, they're just going to make sure they get the pots right.
Can't say I've ever won a $13,000 pot.
I can't either, to be honest with you.
Ones don't count. They count in the game of life, folks. They'll still spend.
What a crazy hand we're seeing there. Ace-king getting stacked by the aces. You hate to see it. It's one of the worst coolers in poker.
That's why we play the game, though, folks, or at least watch the game.
Yep, that's right. We're here for Max Payne. Nothing against eBay Dave. Obviously, we love every single character at this table, but oh my God, the carnage.
This is going to go right to Sturdy's head. I'm really not looking forward to it. But he's apt to put another, quadruple, sextuple, straddle, whatever. He's put the 320 out there. It's been crazy tonight.
I can't wait for the last 20 minutes. I'm sure it's not going to let up at all. So let's get back down to the action as it looks like the pots are right.
We're back at it. The 40's on. Sturdy's got a $13,000 stack. And, we could still see a 20,000 plus pot in the next 20 minutes. The 80's on. Sturdy with a roller coaster, calling off all in with ace-10 off at the very beginning of the night, and now getting aces versus ace-king suited. Redemption. Kim with 2 5s, facing an open from JT for 250, and JT's got ace-king.
Gonna raise it up to a cool, clean, collected 1,000.
Okay, and Phil's got ace-king as well in the small blind. Look at these hands. I think, what do? You make it 4,000. That leaves you 4,000 behind. He's just gonna call.
eBay Dave now is going to get into the mix. A little bit of money for maybe Phil and JD to chop.
This pot is going to get unnecessarily bloated.
Oh, no. Is he going to get in the mix? 10-7? No.
Thank you. Thank you.
And it's back to OFC.
So JT with the 6-4 suited. He's getting a crazy price, 4,000 in there. He's going to call. And now Kim, I think you got to call with 2 5s. Just praying to drill a set. 5,200 in this pot, and we're 5 ways. Like I said, still plenty of opportunity to play a $20,000 pot. Big flop coming.
Queen high, Queen 8 deuce.
8 deuce, Badoogie. No one has anything. Kim with the best hand.
3,000, Kim. Dang it. All right, JD is going to be doing the betting then.
He's got it in the field, I think. But you're also 5 ways, and you can't imagine your hand's good. So he's going to check back. Big turn card coming. King. Pure.
Oh, boy.
So he's going to chop it with Phil now.
He's going to chop. They're going to chop eBay
Oh,
Dave's
eBay
money,
Dave. Yeah, you're right. Because Phil might put something out there. eBay Dave's going to call no matter what, I think. And then JD probably is going to. This could get interesting. $7,700 in the pot. JD. With dead money in between, he probably feels compelled to raise. King Queen feels pretty, Ace King feels pretty safe. eBay Dave actually drawing live to a 4. Probably makes it 4,000 or something. But he's just going to call. He's milking it. 9,000. JD always just seems to know his situation. Almost a full stack of high society in this pot. River card coming. 9. JD and Phil chopping. It's going to be hard for eBay Dave to fold top pair, given the action. Everything checking on flop. Phil's just licking his chops like, yes. But he checks river, as does eBay Dave. I guess Jack 10 got there, which maybe has both of them concerned, but JD's got to be thinking, okay. Both players checking river feels like my hand's the best. JD in the tank. He's a little confused. So he's trying to figure out what to do here. There's 9,000 in there. He wants to get paid by King Jack, King 10, but he doesn't know what to do. He's going to check back.
Interesting.
Chop it up. Plus 2,200 to both players is all right.
Yeah, they're chopping up eBay Dave's money.
It's so funny. They're playing for freaking Cadillacs, and he's most excited about the pizza.
It's really like that, though.
I know.
It's really like that. Money comes and goes. Pizza is only for the next, 20
especially when it's
minutes.
hot and you're hungry, bro.
Yeah. You got all life to make money. You only got 5 minutes to eat a pizza.
Dude, pizza does sound freaking good.
I hope you're getting some.
I'm thinking about it.
Oh, boy.
Are they making pizza this hour these days?
I'd like to think so. I mean, those pizzas are for us, too. They got 20 boxes for us.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Izzy ordered 20 boxes of pizza, and they're in the break room.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Does he work here? How does he have access to the break room?
He just gives it to someone that works here,
Oh,
like a waitress or
dang.
whatever.
I've never been in that break room.
Well, you're allowed.
That's good to know.
We'll let you have access.
Thanks.
I know for a fact we played. I just had a lot of hair and I had a hat, glasses. I was sitting in that seat over there. Can you sit here one time? 320. Sit over there. 163, right here.
All right, Mavs' chance here to tie up the game with 2 free throws. Insane if you're a local Dallas individual. Most likely you're not, though. Big Texas sports fans here in the booth. And Kings for eBay Dave in a trip, oh my God, in a 163-20 straddle pot.
Money.
Yeah, that's money. Oh, okay, is he going to min click here? No, he's going to make it 1,400.
You ordered chicken and pineapple. It must have been just chicken then. That's what it was. Give me a pair. That's why I kept saying.
Anybody asking for anything. Back to Kim, who's got ace jack of spades.
Oh no, this could be a huge pot.
She's buckling in. This could be a big one, friends.
Yeah, 2 pepperonis, 1 sausage, 1 chicken and pineapple, and 1 cheese. Just cheese. I got it all back. Someone's having a chicken and pineapple back there. They'd be like, why didn't you
Ragnar Rover with a very good point. If you carry enough pizza boxes, you can access anywhere. That's right, because you're everybody's best friend. So, pot is brewing.
And just 6 tray high for JD. I hate to see it in that $320 straddle.
I know.
But here we go. Heads up. eBay Dave way in the lead. Can Kim catch up? Yes! She can. She finds top and bottom.
Oh, this sucks for eBay Dave. He knows that it's unlikely his hand is that great right now. Check from eBay Dave. Looks like 1,200 from Kim. Instant call from eBay Dave.
Wow.
And
Here we go.
eBay Dave has just a pot-sized bet. He's got a 10 or a king that are live for him, and it
Oh
comes
my
at 10.
goodness! Jesus.
Oh, wow. 5,700 in there.
How do you find that 10? No sweat
I mean,
on
an
the turn.
absolute miracle turn card. And I think Kim sees eBay Dave's change in physical stature. He's just going to
my goodness.
bet 2,500 or so.
Oh, my goodness.
This is super strong given this board. Like, this is basically never a bluff. You know, Kim's got outs, but this is just such a brutal turn card for her. Especially given that it's half of eBay Dave's stack. She may talk herself into thinking, like, did Queen Jack turn his hand into a bluff or something?
She's drawing live, though. Aces and jacks are live, vote up.
Yeah, she seems
But, oh
thin,
my
calling
goodness.
for half of his stack because she knows she's going to have to pay river if she doesn't boat up. If he was deeper, it might be worth it.
Enjoy the back of Sturdy's head, though. That's nice.
Yeah, look at that thing right in your face. Golly. Get that thing out of here.
Hold on. Party foul here, Sturdy.
What's he doing?
Sturdy.
He's the only guy tall enough. They literally told him. Oh, so she called.
Oh, she's gonna. No, she's,
Oh, she's gonna
ripping
rip
She's
it.
ripping it in here, and well, I don't know what eBay Dave's waiting. Okay.
I think he might have
okay.
insta-called.
All right, cool. Awesome.
Yeah, that's fine. I got the nuts.
Wow, what a hand there. Kim's stack is crippled in her night. Goes more and more into the red as eBay Dave finds a miracle turn.
$16,000 pot.
Oh my goodness.
Hadn't been able to get much going all night, and it's the last 8 minutes of the stream that he now turns his night around.
Show some love for Kimmy in the chat. That's a brutal turn card, though. I mean, she was ahead pre-flop, or she was behind pre-flop. She sucked out on the flop, and she got resucked on the turn.
I guess it's
see
only
it
fair.
Time and time again. It's just what we do at TCH.
This is why you got to play limit, folks. It hurts way less when you get sucked out on like this when you play limit. 3, 4, 5 bets maybe. Not your entire stack in the last 4 hours of your night. So eBay Dave now winning 6K, and Kim unfortunately losing about 14,000.
I almost feel that because you're the only person that could be at the table tonight. It's not. It's just getting lucky. Yeah, you can beat me.
Wow.
Kim's a pro. I mean, you know, this hurts regardless of who you are, but Kim's a pro. So she's back to battle.
Please let him have queens. Let him have queens.
Couple cheers here from Ragnar Overby. Cheers are like donations.
Okay.
They're like super chats, just slightly different. I think we got one Derek Ing in the chat.
Oh, Derek Data.
Coming high off of what is probably a close to 10-hour session
Yeah, he.
of mixed games.
I got him in the Hold'em streets, and then he got me back in the Deuce to 7 streets, per usual.
Did you guys do like a dealer's choice?
They
like
they
sixth
they
game,
broke
or?
yeah they broke up the horse, whereas Hold'em, Omaha, Doogie, Raz, deuce to 7, stud, ace to 5 maybe, and then stud 8. So they like broke up the stud games with triple draw games.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Kim here gonna raise with the king jack, make it $500 to go with a bunch of dead money in there.
Yeah, she's got to feel deflated. I mean, she's still got 6,000 behind, which is plenty for this game, but that one hurts.
And she's gonna get 4 participants.
Oh, they're blind.
Comes 8 high. 8, 4, 5, 2 spades. Nobody connecting as far as the holdings that we know now.
OFC, top,
Oh, excuse me. Obviously.
and ace high spades. eBay Dave with a wheel draw and checks around.
You know, it's doing pretty good not fumbling.
That's all right.
Like some
4 of
people.
clubs, turn. Yeah, I mean, some people don't handle a loss like that well, but of course, she's just on to the next one like a boss. Not many people can lose, 14,000 and be like, all right, next hand. At least I can't. $1,700 bet from OFC. He hasn't won very many. He hasn't played many hands tonight. He's not a tight player, but I think he just hasn't had the hands in the right spots. So Phil's going to call. We don't know what he has. Five of spades.
3 pair now for OFC.
Checks over to Phil, who
Ace kicker plays.
$5,500 pot for OFC. That was a nice one for him. Eight, 3 of diamonds. One more 2-card hand.
We're coming close to that time. Guys,
We made it.
let's just do a quick few thank yous before we get out of here. Thank you to Tyler and Cooper for what they do in the back of house. Working hard, making sure the stream is up and running. Of course, David Lagana, our executive producer, making sure all this is put together. Ryan Crow, CEO. Victor Leone, our GM of Texas Card House Dallas. Ben in the booth.
I mean, thank you to us, really, for
Hello?
the entertaining and insightful commentary,
It's just what we do.
Big ups and big thank you to us,
Of course, thank you to the players for taking time out of their Wednesday evening to just play a little bit of high stakes, mid-high stakes poker for us this evening. And of course, it was not possible at all without you, the viewer. So thank you for tuning in to TCH Live Poker tonight. For the past 4 hours, we've been consistently floating on 50, 60, 70 viewers all night on Twitch. Pretty good for kind of out of nowhere, spur of the moment.
New platform, yeah, absolutely. Thank you to all the devoted fans and followers of the stream and the Card House. Always good to see everybody out there in chat land.
Absolutely. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll be replaying this stream on the YouTube streets at about 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Oh, excuse me, Central Daylight Time.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's not Central Standard?
Not right now.
Oh, because it's daylight. Oh, Lord.
Daylight
I will
savings.
never. I did not know
Daylight
that.
savings.
I just said CST my whole life. As we're 6 ways for another potentially huge one. Kim's in there with the deuce 4 ball. She wants to flop the wheel, but it comes 7, 6, 8. And the 10s of Izzy own the lion's share of the equity. Hadn't played many hands the past hour or two. And he's going to check back the overpair with the straight draw. And it
10.
comes 10.
How about a set ball?
Does he have a 9? Man, this has been Izzy's night.
And look at this. Look at Dave.
Dave with an open-ended straight draw and an overcard. Betting 500. This might slow Izzy down, like a, very much a 9 is crushing him.
Izzy just calls. Phil just calls.
Drawing to Jack High Straight, I guess. And a
Paint.
king. That's going to be expensive for Phil.
When your draw picks up showdown value, it's hard to tell where you're at sometimes.
Yeah.
If you're not thinking about it.
He's going to lead. I think there's a little high possibility Izzy just calls. If you got a 9, you got a 9. I'm not sure raising accomplishes much. If you can see the cards, obviously he would raise.
It's going to be a pretty quick call here from Izzy, and he will take it down for the last hand, hold'em hand of the night, and we're going to do a flip to take you out from TCH Dallas.
$6,000 US in the pot headed over to Izzy, as if he needed it.
As if.
Consolation
It's
for providing all that pizza for everybody, I guess. That's his
little
reward.
bit of run good karma there.
Absolutely.
And thank you so much to all of you one last time. Let's go ahead and get out of here with a flip. Ben and Ben doing what we do.
100 in the middle. 4 cards face down, 5 cards out for everyone. And that's going to end the night for us. I imagine it's going to go to Izzy, given how the data has shown that he runs hotter than anybody tonight. So we shall see. Thanks to everybody joining us tonight. Sticking with us for the last 4 hours.
Absolutely. Looks like we're going to get this pot right. We're going to run this thing down. Let's go. Ben and Ben from Dallas. Let's sign off here with the bomb pot. Not a bomb pot.
The flip. We all got you. Golly.
Clubs. Give me clubs. No. Come on, man.
So it's only 3 7 deuces?
Oh, I definitely. I folded. All right, so 4-way side, right? 4-way side? 4-way side. 4-way side. Yeah, that's my usual.
Thank God Phil's not in, right?
All right, let's see it.
Fuck my God. Probably cards.
Run it.
Card.
9-5 Trey. Currently set of 9's the nuts.
10 spades.
And now ace or 4-6 the nuts.
Maybe.
Into 4-6, still the nuts.
4-6 JT.
There it is. JT's got him. We're out of here, guys. Have a fantastic night. One last time for Dallas. We'll see you tomorrow on YouTube at 6 p.m.
Got it,
See you later.
everybody.